Marcus here, and we are ready to start the webinar. Or live stream, or whatever you call these now. It went from teleseminar to webinar to live stream to who knows what. If you're new here, go ahead and type in the box, let me know where you are listening from, and type new, so that way you know that you are new. We got a lot of new people coming on this webinar. It's a special presentation that has been amped up by lots of people. A lot of people have been waiting for this. A lot of people have been wanting to see it. Now, got to warn you, we got a lot of stuff to cover, so I don't know how long we're going to go. I got like a million things to drink out here. I got my waters, my tonic waters, my coffee, my backup coffee, everything. So we got a lot of stuff we're going to go through today. Looks like we got a lot of new people here. We got David from Ogden, Utah. We got Scott from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We got Rachel from LA. We got Wayne from Ontario, Canada. Caleb from Pittsburgh. We got someone from Norway. I need to make the font bigger on this here. Let's see if I can do that and get you guys all squared away here. Now, what we're going to do today is we are going to go through how I generated 177 sales in less than 19 days, actually about 19 days, for a product that's a lot like the products that a lot of you guys might have tried promoting, like ClickFunnels, Kartra, Builderall, different things like this. Now, this also works if you're promoting something like Aweber or anything with a monthly subscription. And what I want you to remember is the 177 sales are recurring billing. So right now, currently, as of last night, I didn't check it this morning, as of last night, we had 101 on the rebill, so actually 101 stuck. The others, it was just last month, so they're still waiting for their 2-week trial to go through. All right, so we got Afat from New York. We got Joe, we got Kendra from Oklahoma, we got Matt in Jersey, we got Lynn in Utah. Sorry if I miss your name, there's a lot of them popping through here. We also got Nina from Vietnam. Cool, so everyone's coming from all over the world just to hear me, so I better talk about some good stuff. Now, what we're going to do in this call over the next hour, 2 hours or so, we're going to go through, I'm going to break down how affiliate marketing works. We're going to break down how to use affiliate marketing, how to set it up the right way, some of the things people are doing wrong, and how you can get started. Because I know that there's a lot of information overload out there. How many of you guys feel info overload? Go ahead and type something in the box, let me know. Now, if you are watching this and you're wondering how to go in and type, this is actually a YouTube chat, so you got to be signed into YouTube to be able to use the chat. Very easy. You just click the button, you sign in. Not a big deal. All right, so you can go ahead and do that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk to you about how I generate these sales, how we get affiliate marketing. How do we start from, hey, you know what? I just woke up one day and I want to make money online, like I did almost 18 years ago. 18 years ago, I was a young guy. I was about 20, a little less heavy, and I was about 20 years old, and I started, we had a kid on the way, and I said, you know, I need to make money somehow, some way. I got to find a way to make a living online because I barely graduated high school. The biggest job I ever had till then was like 12 bucks an hour, and I, worked back then selling computers and things like that. And I remember one night I sold $20,000 worth of computers with all the upgrades and with all the warranties, which they like you to sell that, and I got a check for a whopping $200. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I sold $20,000, sorry, worth of computers, and I only got 200 bucks. Okay, this is not the business for me. So I started looking into affiliate marketing and how it works. And today we're going to break down exactly what I've been doing for the last 18 years. I'm going to talk to you about some of the stupid things I've done that didn't work well and didn't make money and even cost me money. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I've done really, really well that have made me a lot of money and allowed me to live from home and work from home for the last almost 20 years now. Now, I've been doing this a long time. I've seen a lot of things, and what we're going to do is we're going to cover everything and show you how to do it. Now, Neha says, how can I begin earning money from your system? Well, we're going to show you how that works as well, and we're going to show you everything. So we are going to start right now. Go ahead and type where you're listening from, and we're going to get started, and we're going to show you how I generated 177 sales in 19 days, and more importantly, I've been doing that same exact thing for over 18 years. And we're starting right now. Okay, so here we are in the fancy seat where we do all the webinars. Now, as you can see, our notes are here. and we got a lot of stuff going on. All right. Even got my fancy affiliate dude shirt on for the occasion. Now, we got a lot of notes. You guys can see we have a ton of stuff to cover. We're going to start with the 177 sales in 19 days. We're going to tell you how to sell a ton of recurring membership products. We're going to show you how this works. We're going to break it down. At the end of this call, you are going to say, wow, thank you. My eyes have been open. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a world that very few people know about and very few people talk about. You see, I started affiliate marketing back in the day when I learned direct response marketing. And in direct response marketing, what we did is we said, we got to get a response now. I can't wait around. I need to get paid. And a lot of you guys might feel that way. A lot of you guys might be struggling with that. You say, Marcus, I want to get some results now. I want to do something now that's going to add to my bottom line. Now, you can see here, there is a screenshot, and we're going to dive right in. I'm going to go kind of fast, so, take notes as you go along. Try to close out all the distractions. If you got your phone, maybe put it on mute or something. I got to do that to mine. Put it on mute and, close your Facebook and stuff like that, because we're going to dive in, and I really want you guys to get this, because if you get it, you are going to get past the struggle, past the info overload, past all the junk, and you're finally going to understand how it works. Now, I know a lot of people are asking if it started, so we'll go ahead and someone go ahead and put in the chat to press play. That way they know to press play so that they can see the webinar as well. Now, what I want you to notice about this screenshot, this is from the one last month. We actually got 180 sales by the time I took this screenshot. You can see there's 100 rebills. Now, you can also see something very important. When you look at screenshots, okay, you're going to see lots of people out there, and they put their screenshots up to brag or whatever. And even if they do that, I want you to pay close attention to two numbers. One, the amount of visitors they got, and two, the amount of money they made. Okay, this is going to tell you how things work, and you're going to be able to see it in a real-world way. And again, this works if you're promoting ClickFunnels, Kartra, Builderall, anything, right? This works for literally everything. Okay, now, very important. Take a look at that. I'm looking at about $21,500, give or take a little bit, and we are looking at only 2,100 visitors. Okay, so I want you to think about that for a minute. All I did was send 2,100 visitors to this page. I don't even think they were unique visitors. I think some of them were counted multiple times. It might have been unique. I don't know. But we're making $10 a click. Okay, now when you know those metrics, everything changes. Now, I want to disclaimer this up front because the results that I get are not typical. Guys, I've been doing this for 18 years, and this was a highly promoted product launch. Now, I got to tell you, the average affiliate marketer out there makes next to nothing or nothing. Okay, so it's an uphill battle, but I think if you watch this for the next 2 hours or so, you're going to understand how it works in a real-world way, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut past all the junk that you've been hearing, okay? So for the next 2 hours, I want you to suspend your ideas of what works, what doesn't work, what you've been told, what you haven't been told, and I want you to pay close attention to what's going on, because I'm going to give you a lot of little aha moments where you're going to say, holy cow, that's how it works. And you're going to see how easy and simple this business really can be. Now, I'm going to show you some other screenshots because we got a lot of new people here, and we're going to show you how it works, okay? So here's another screenshot. Now, this one, again, remember I told you, pay close attention to the clicks and the amount earned. Now, this one was for a product where I gave it away. It was like a toolbar. I gave away a toolbar. They downloaded it. Didn't cost anything for them. They didn't need to opt in. They didn't need any credit card. I gave away a toolbar, and we got about 7.4 million visitors to that site, about 412,000 conversions, and on that one, we made over $835,000. Now, this was after they changed their affiliate reporting system. I have another one that's like $2 million that I didn't take a screenshot of because they changed their system. And back then I didn't think about taking a screenshot. All right. So again, remember, results are not typical. I've been doing this a long time. Now, here's a recent one that takes us up to last month. This one is for a very competitive product. It's for web hosting, right? And in web hosting, now you guys know that's like probably as competitive as it gets, next to like lawyers who have lots of money to pay people. Now, this one here is for a web hosting offer, and you could see I made about $90,000. I set this site up one day live on a webinar, right? If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you're not already, subscribe and then go back and watch that. And make sure you click the little bell when you subscribe. That way, when I go live, you can come join us. It'll give you a little notification. Pretty cool. But this one here, I made live. It took me probably maybe 2 hours total and another hour to tweak it and stuff like that. But over the last couple of years, it's made me about $90,000 in passive income, right? I just sit here and I get the 90,000 bucks, and yay, that's great, right? So really, really cool, works extremely well. Now, I want you again to look at these numbers, right? Remember, write this down. Look at the numbers, all right? We got 11,000, almost 11,700 clicks. We made about 89 grand on it. Now look at this. That's like $7.65 a click. Up here, we're looking at about $10.10 per click. Now on this one here, a little bit different, we're averaging about 22 cents a click. Now, again, you're going to have little different results based on what you're promoting. If you're doing something like ClickFunnels, it's going to be a higher payout, going to yield you more per click. If you're doing something like the giveaways, where I was literally giving away like 1,000 to 2,000 of these downloads a day and making, $1 to $2 or sometimes even $3 each. I think the biggest one was $2.58 per download. So it's gonna vary, right? So very important. Now, again, here's the hosting one. Now, here's a picture of my buddy Rachel, and I think she's actually on the chat there. And she did some promoting for us as well. And if you look at this, she's sending social media traffic, like from a Facebook group. Okay, that's all she does is like talk to people on Facebook and help them out and stuff. And she sent that traffic, and she made like $1,922. I think I got to send her another check now for close to the same amount or something like that, because she's doing even more. But this was just posting on her Facebook page, and she only sent 402 clicks, right? And that's just on the front end. She's going to make more because, it tracks them for a long time. But I want you to look at that because that's over $4.79 per click on the front end. And then the question is, hey, how much traffic could you send to this? Now, I want you guys right now to type in the box and get interactive, right? Because I love when you guys interact because it tells me where you're at and it lets me help you. So what I want you to do is I want you to type in what you struggle with most. Is it having the right offer or getting the traffic, right? Are you struggling with, hey, what do I send people? Or are you struggling with, how do I get people to send it to, right? Traffic or offer. Go ahead and type that in right now, and we will take a look. Now, Anton says you need the audience to make money, so I look forward to seeing what you propose that won't cost more than what you make back. Well, I got to tell you, Anton, you are going to love this training because I'm literally going to show you how to get into these markets, like this hosting one, where I get in there and I get traffic for 30 cents. Everyone else is paying $10, $20. I'm paying 30 cents. There's also another market I'm going to reveal on this webinar. You're going to see it live. The market where I am getting 26-cent clicks in a market people are paying $78 per click in. I mean, think about that. Like, I'm paying 26 cents. They're paying $78. Right, do the math. I think that works for you, and we're going to show you how to do that. All right, so here's some other things from my own products. One of them did about $30,000 this month. You can see they do quite a bit on those. Here's a screenshot from AdSense, and I show you these just to say, hey, look, I've been around. I know what's going on. I've made a lot of money online. I understand what works, what doesn't work, and we're going to show you. Now, a lot of people are saying, struggling with figuring out how to get traffic, struggling with traffic. Some people are saying offers. Great. So those are the two main things, right? And we could actually go over to the board here, and we will write those on the board so that you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're going to put traffic, okay? And I will try to spell correctly. I do not have a spell checker on the board. And we're going to type offers. Okay, so now this is the basics of internet marketing. These are the two things, right? Traffic and offers. How was I able to make the 177 sales in 1 month? Well, I had some traffic. Well, how did I get paid? Well, I showed him an offer. Very simple, okay? So pay attention to that. Remember that. And, keep that in mind because those are the two things. And if you're getting confused, like this guy down here, right, we're going to get you past the confusion and clutter. Very important, right? Because right now you're probably like this guy and you're like, dude, I've heard about SEO. I've heard about pay-per-click. I've heard about banner ads, blogs, HTML, PHP, affiliate links, cloaking links, ClickBank, PayPal, traffic methods, software, auto-generators, forums, videos, everything, right? You've heard about everything and you're like, dude, what is going on? How is this going to help me? How is this going to work? Because I don't know where to start. Now, I want you to remember that this guy is getting confused by all this stuff, and all this stuff is $3 an hour work. So if you want to make $3 an hour, go be an expert in those topics, okay? The busy work in this business does not make you money. All right, usually I work a couple hours a day. This month I've been working quite a bit more for these webinars and stuff, but I usually work like a couple hours a day. Most of the time I hang out with the kids and cook and everything like that, except when it's all rainy like it is today, then I work extra. All right, but that's all $3 an hour work, so you don't want to focus on that, right? How many of you guys are like, no, I don't want a $3 an hour job, even if I'm my own boss? Like, that's not enough money. Okay, so very, very, very important. Now, Hemon says, how do you start affiliate marketing as a beginner? And we're going to show you that as well. Okay, so I don't want you to focus on all the junk that's out there. I want you to focus on what works, because here's the thing. When you get confused, it leads to inaction, or worse, it leads to doing the wrong stuff. Now, if you're not making money and you've tried different things, it's because you're doing the wrong stuff. Plain and simple. How many of you guys want to learn to do the right stuff? Or you're like, dude, I want to learn to do the right stuff. I want to learn to do this in a way where I set something up and I can get results sometimes by the end of the day. Of course, results not typical. Sometimes, a week or two, sometimes a day, just depends. Now, I want you to remember here that money is transferred, okay? A lot of people say make money online. Now, that's a myth. You don't make money. The government makes money. They're the only people that are allowed to, except I think the Bitcoin guys, but that's even debatable, right? What we're talking about here is transferring money, because right now there are customers, they got money in their pocket. There are product vendors that have a lot of money in their pocket. And then there's you who can be the middleman and get paid. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this, and I have little notes to go over to the blackboard. So we will switch back and forth. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to explain how the setup works, okay? How does the affiliate marketing setup work? How does it work, right? So we got offers here. This is what you call your affiliate network, your affiliate offer, your ClickBank, your ClickFunnels, if that's what you're promoting. Whatever it is, that's what we have, okay? Like Rose says, who's got my money? Right? Yeah, who's got your money, right? Well, I'll tell you right now, the affiliate companies have your money. And if you are promoting ClickFunnels, then, Russell and his buddies got your money. Very cool. So we got to look at that. And they will gladly pay you if you send them sales. That's how this works. It is called CPA marketing, cost per action. Now, the cool thing about cost per action is I can get paid when people fill out forms. I can get paid when people download things. I can get paid when people try something out. I can get paid when people buy stuff. I can get paid for, like, as seen on TV offers. I could literally get paid for whatever I want to get paid for, as long as there's someone out there that's paying for it, which there usually is. Okay, so when we look at this, we have to set our traffic up the right way. Okay, we want to look at an affiliate setup because a lot of people out there, they do direct linking. Okay, they'll go to Google, they'll bid on a keyword term, they'll direct them straight to their affiliate link and hope they get a sale. Now, this is very dangerous because sometimes you're dealing with trademark terms and, Google doesn't really like that. The other search engines don't really like that. And direct linking, what's going to happen is if it's that easy, everyone's going to do it. We saw this happen in 2003 when a bunch of people flooded the marketplace doing direct linking for ClickBank. Now, let me tell you this. When you do the type of marketing that everyone else is doing and everyone else is telling you to do, everything's going to gravitate to break even or lose money. Okay, why? Because the big players know what they're doing. They're going to go in there. They're going to stomp you. They're even going to stomp me, right? I've been doing this 18 years, and if I go try to bid on the word web hosting, I'm probably going to lose a lot of money, right? So we look at that, and we're like, we got to focus. Here's how we focus. Okay, we got to set it up. No more direct linking. Write it down. We're not going to do direct linking anymore. What we're going to do instead is we are going to set up what we call a master affiliate powerhouse. Okay, master affiliate powerhouse. Now, what your master affiliate powerhouse is going to do is it's going to have all your content on it. Okay, really easy. You could outsource content if you don't want to make it yourself. You can make videos if you're kind of jumpy like me and you like doing it that way. You could do whatever you want, right? You get the content out there and you focus on a specific market. So before you set anything up, you need to know what market you're going into. Now, if you say, well, Marcus, I'm going into ClickFunnels. Okay, that's not really a market, right? That's a product. And if anything ever happens, then you're out. So what I want to do instead is I want to take a step back and I want to say, what is something that I can solve? What is something that these people need that I can solve. And instead of going for a word like ClickFunnels or Kartra or whatever, which those are good, you want to have them in your playbook as well. But what we want to do is we want to do a major issue that people search for. Perhaps it's how to set up a PayPal link, right? A lot of people search for that every single day. The only reason they search for PayPal link is because they want to get paid. And probably the reason they want to get paid is because they're selling something. Or perhaps you could go in, like I found the other day, and I know that ClickFunnels is big on book funnels, right? They got to have a book funnel. I still have yet to write a book. I know my assistant's writing one, but I have yet to write one. When that's out, we'll tell you. But, a lot of people have books, and they look for how to sell books online. How do I sell a PDF online, right? What if instead of trying to be an expert in all things ClickFunnels or all things whatever affiliate program, what if instead you were like, my affiliate master hub, I'm just going to teach people how to sell PDFs online? Because literally, Google has 4 million people searching every 60 seconds. That's a lot of people. And some of those people every 60 seconds are typing in how to sell a PDF online. And there's lots of subcategory words. Now imagine, instead of trying to tackle this huge thing, you became an expert in just sell a PDF online. And you're like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them how to do it. Boom. Now, if you were able to do this, how many of you guys think life would be way easier for you? You're like, dude, all I do is show them how to do it. I mean, literally, I could do that in my sleep, but nevertheless, there's people that are looking at this and they're going for it. So very, very important. Okay. Now we look at this. Now I can set up my affiliate powerhouse around this. I can put an opt-in page and be like, hey, opt in, put your name and put your email, and hit the submit button, right? And you are going to get my guide on how to set up how to sell a PDF from your website. Pretty cool. Okay, now if you're dealing with like 5,000 people a month that are searching for this, which I actually think there's more, think about that. That's 5,000 people who want a product like ClickFunnels, and they don't even know they need it yet. Those are my favorite type of people, because when I look at this, right, we look at search marketing, and it's all about intent. Why does someone search for what they search for in the first place? Why is someone on a Facebook group? Why is someone looking at a certain website? Why are they doing this in the first place? And if I know why they're wanting to sell the PDF, boom, I got a customer. Very, very easy. Okay, now, here's another reason the Affiliate Powerhouse is good to set up. One, you're going to be able to generate leads for your own stuff. So instead of just direct linking, I'm now going to get a list of people who want to sell a PDF. Now, here's the deal. Don't be married to any one affiliate product, because some of these people might be ready to drop like 30 grand to publish their own book. I mean, think about that for a minute, right? Did you guys think about that up until now? And I got to tell you, doing this type of marketing, people come out of the woodworks and they're like, dude, I want to pay this much money to have this set up, and I don't care. I just want it set up. Okay, and we look at that, and it's a lot easier deal. So very, very important. Okay, so what people are doing wrong is they're doing direct linking. Now, the second biggest, most important thing about direct linking is this. There is a statute or law or regulation that says that if you are an affiliate, you need to tell people you are being compensated. Why is this law here? Because if I came on here and I'm like, hey, this is the best product ever, and you just go, yay, that's the best product ever, Marcus is a nice guy, right? Which I am kind of nice. But if we look at that, they don't know that that is a compensated review. So you got to tell them. So when you're doing direct linking, when you do your Facebook posts, when you do all your stuff, if you don't have that disclaimer, you're going to get in some hot water, and you don't want to be in hot water because it's not fun. Okay, so we got to look at that. Now, sell PDF, right? How many of you guys think that, hey, you know what? I can probably do that, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, yeah, I could do that tomorrow. 1 being, I probably can't do it. And like 5 being, yeah, maybe with some help, right? Type that in the box there. And also, I want you to realize that this is way, way less competitive. And you might be saying, well, Marcus, that's a small market. Well, yeah, it is. I could probably make a couple grand a month in that, maybe even more, maybe like 10,000. But you make another one, and you make another. And now all your lists are joining together. And you're like, I got these PDF guys, I got this stuff, I got that. Boom, we are ready to go. That's what I've been doing for 18 years. That's how I sold 177 copies of this stuff. My main keywords were words like, not like make money, right? Everyone's out there. They're like, I want to go for the word make money, dude, because that's cool. I want to go for the word affiliate marketing. I've been doing this a long time. I still haven't tackled the word affiliate marketing, but I get traffic every single day from subcategory words that work well. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, well, this is kind of like long tail. No, it's not. This is intent-based search marketing, right? Long tail would be like, does ClickFunnels work for people that are in the Netherlands, right? That would be long tail. That's silly. There's probably like one guy searching for that. That's not what we're talking about here. Okay, so very important. Now, the majority of the competition is going to look bad for the obvious terms, right? If you're going for something like addiction or stop drinking or something like that, and you go for those words, it's going to be very competitive because it's obvious. It's easy. If you go for web hosting and you bid on the word web hosting, competitive, obvious, easy, not going to work. So what we got to do is we got to really, really, really focus, okay? Next, we want to look at this because when we set this up, okay, a lot of people say, well, Marcus, what's the best traffic method? And I say, well, what's your niche? Well, I don't know. I just want to get a lot of traffic and send them to something like ClickFunnels. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, banner ads on the side of the freeway? I don't know. Now, when you go through and you do this the way that I teach you, your traffic method is going to be determined by your market. Okay, so now when I did this webinar, when I promoted this webinar, I noticed that there was a lot of Facebook groups of people that were promoting various things like ClickFunnels or Builderall or whatever, and there's like these tight little groups. And I'm like, okay, well, I go to the search engine, not a lot of people are searching for how do I, sell this affiliate product like ClickFunnels or whatever. Not a lot of people are doing that. So I infiltrated these groups, got everyone to promote. Why? Because that's where the people are hanging out, right? That's where they're at. If your people are hanging out on forums, go to forums. Lots of free traffic on forums. And a lot of people don't really look at this, and we want to break it down. Now, if you're new here and this seems like a lot of stuff, don't worry. We're going to break it down for you. I just want you to get the overview. So just to check in real quick, how are we doing? On a scale of 1, meaning, dude, Marcus, what are you talking about? And 10 being, dude, this is good. And I'll try to stop saying dude so much. Don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe too much coffee, right? So 10 means, yeah, dude, I totally know what this is. 1 is like, what are you talking about? Okay? Excellent. All right, and we'll wait for those and we'll go ahead and dive in as well. Okay. All right, a lot of people are 10 plus, 10 plus. Doesn't look like any 1s or anything, so I think we're doing all right here. Awesome. Okay, cool. Good. We got a 7, couple of 7s. We got 1, 2. We'll try to bring you up towards the end. Excellent. And D-Train loves the word dude, so that's cool. Well, it's in my company name, so, I think I'm off the hook on that one. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to build a authority site in this market. Like, I want to be the top dude for selling PDFs online. That's what I want to do. I want to be the top guy. And if I can be the top guy, that is an income stream that's super easy to use, super easy to get, and then I can send them to whatever I want. I could be like, hey, you need Aweber, hey, you need this, hey, you need that. And now my affiliate commission goes through the roof, right? So awesome stuff. Now, what I want you to do throughout this call is I want you to remember that we are not trying to go for something huge. We're not trying to, beat out the big guys. We just want to major in the minors, and that's what I've done for 18 years, and a lot of you guys saw those screenshots, right? Would you be happy with that? Right? That's all I'm doing is majoring in the minors. I'm not going for anything big. So let's go ahead and talk about how that works and dive in and show you this step by step. Okay, so here we go. All right. So here is the niche finding section. And the idea is, what is the big secret to making these work? Because here's the deal. I can set that PDF one up, and it's going to take me probably maybe an hour. Maybe if you're new, it might take you 3 hours to set it up. And you set it up one time, and it works over and over and over and over again. It just works over and over, just like the one you saw where I got like $90,000 from hosting. Just works and works and works. As long as people are searching for the stuff, it works. Now, the reason they work is because they are based on what people are searching for online or what they're doing online. Now, I put this little box here to show you an example of some of the things people search for. All right, so here's some of the things people search for. Mesothelioma law firm, which, by the way, this is one of my mistakes in my career. I actually ranked number 3 for this keyword term before Google AdSense existed. And I just let it die off, right? Because I couldn't make money on it back then. Now I know how. but that was kind of a mistake I did. Now here's one: donate car to charity, $130 a click. Donate car for tax credit. Now what does this mean? What this means is that if you go to Google and you search for something like, let's do donate car to charity, California. If we do this word, what this means is that these ads here, like Wheels for Wishes, vehicles, donate car, these guys here, this is telling us what they're paying. So it's like $130 if they click on an ad. So like if I go here and I click this, that guy probably just paid like $100 or more. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? It's called pay-per-click search marketing. And I want you to remember that a lot of people are paying a lot of money, and I want you to remember that this is not guess marketing, right? We are going through and we are focusing because you're in control of everything. You got to realize that right now where you sit at your desk, two things. One, I have it on my desk here, and it says, from this office, I can reach the world. And then I have another thing that says, how can I make someone's life better today? But I want you to realize that you, where you sit, are in control of whatever you do. No one's pulling the strings. No one's telling you what market to go into. No one's telling you anything. You just go and you do it. So you are in control of where your content. You're in control of your content, and you must direct the visitor where you want them to go. Here's a screenshot I just took this morning for keywords related to this product, the ClickFunnels product. Now you can see on the low end, it's like $1.54 a click, and on the high end, it's like $391 a click. Okay, now sometimes these are different, sometimes they're kind of skewed, but overall, it's competitive, right? And you're competing with like 40,000 searches a month, and you don't even know if these people are just looking for the homepage because they already own it. You have no idea, right? The best we have is probably pricing. That's probably the best word, but that's $80. That means that they have to sign up and stay for 2 months for you to make your money back. Now, if you do that like 100 times a day, if you get 100 clicks a day, how many of you guys are like, I don't have $8,000 to test this? I mean, that's crazy, right? I don't. So you got to do that, right? So you can see it's very competitive. Now, up until now, getting traffic for these keywords has been super competitive, overpriced, and not profitable. Okay, how many of you guys feel that way? You're like, yeah, everything's competitive, it's too expensive, and it's not profitable, right? If you have yet to make your first dollar, let me know. If you've made a little bit online, put like little money signs or something like that, and we'll show you how to make even more. Again, here's that screenshot. I show you this because I want you to look at how the traffic is for it, because this market currently has traffic for $10 a click or more. Here we go. Web hosting, $99 a click. VPS web hosting, $75 a click. Dedicated server. I mean, it's expensive. It's crazy. Even at $6, I'm not gonna turn a profit. Okay, not gonna happen. Okay, so we have to look at this and we have to really, really, really focus. Okay. Cool. Some people say, how do I get started with nothing? Someone says, I have $5. What can I get for that? Well, if you have $5, keep it in your wallet and watch this. This is a free training to show you everything, right? Don't worry about it at the end. If you're like, dude, Marcus, this is awesome, I want to buy something, then do it. But first, go through the hour and a half or 2 hours that we're here and learn, because you guys are going to have some moments where you're going to get super clarity and you're going to understand how this works. So keep your $5. Don't worry about it. Let's cruise. All right, so there we go. That's the prices there. Now, if I had to pay $10 a click, I would be making nothing. So instead, my goal is to find people that need something. That's number one. Number two is to educate them on what they need. Okay, like the example of the PDF. Find people who need it. They need to sell their PDF online. Educate them. Here's how to sell your PDF online. Now, number three is where it gets good. Because you do that, you're increasing the value of the traffic instantly. Okay, think about that. You are increasing the value of the traffic instantly. Like you are literally manufacturing value out of thin air. Right? How many of you guys like that idea? Okay, really cool. It's like this, right? You come to me, you're like, Marcus, I want to get my credit score higher or whatever, right? Or I have or how do I remove something from my credit score? That's actually looked up quite a bit. And I say, well, you got to remove it this way. First, you got to get your credit score. Boom, that's an expensive click. I just educated them into something expensive. Or one of the sites that I ran was for gas prices. Okay, how do you make money on gas prices? Are you going to like sell gas? No, I didn't sell any gas. What I did was I took them to an offer for a gas rewards credit card. I knew they wanted to save money on gas. hence them looking up the prices. And I said, here's a gas rewards credit card that gives you 30 cents back on every gallon or something like that. I don't remember the exact terms. And because of that, I was getting traffic for 1 to 2 cents. Yes, traffic is still cheap. We'll show you how to get it. 1 to 2 cents, and I got $100 commission when they filled out a form for the credit card. They didn't even need to get accepted for the credit card. They just needed to fill out the form. I got $100, which is cool. Right? You guys like that idea? Put some happy faces or something if you like that idea. And then we're going to show you how it works. So get those happy faces in there. Comment your questions. I like when you guys interact because it helps me know where you're at. Okay, now here is how it works. Dun, 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 dun. We got to have fancy music or something like that. Okay, here's how it works. First of all, if you were to sell security systems online, this was the best picture of a security system I could ever come up with. Right? That's it. So we got that. The picture. That's all I could find. I tried to find a better one, but that's it. Now, for security systems, best alarm systems, here's one with a lot of traffic. Home security systems, $14 to $41 a click. That's expensive. How many of you guys think that you are going to go and you're just going to blow the big companies out of the water because you're so good at marketing and, watch out, giant security companies with huge billion-dollar budgets because I'm coming to town. Right? How many of you guys think that? You're like, okay, if you think that, you haven't been paying attention. I don't think that because I can't do that. I can't afford to pay $66 a click, heck, I can't even afford to pay $3.52 a click in that market. So very important. We got to look at that. So how do we do this? And get ready because you're going to have an aha moment in just a few seconds. When is the best time to sell a home security system? Okay, does anyone know this? This is an old sales thing. I learned it years ago. The best time ever to sell a home security system. Okay, type your answer in the box, and maybe we'll give away some prizes or something at the end. Okay? All right, so type your answer in the box. When is the best time to sell a home security system? Okay, if you're going like door to door or something, when's the best time? Okay, and I want you guys really to think about this, and I want you to put your answer in the box. If you know the answer, wait till the end. Okay, Scott said, a lot of people are saying after a burglary. Good, that's exactly it. So like when the neighbor comes to me and she's like, hey, did you hear about old Sally over there? Her door was broken into and someone took her stereo. I'm like, boop, I got to get on the phone call and like get a security system now. Okay, so think about that. Now, you guys are all like wizards because y'all knew that. All right, now, here's the deal. Here's how it works online. So the best time to sell this is after a home invasion in a local area. So up there, $42 a click. If I go for words like crime rate or crime rate by zip code, is that not the same thing? Right? Is that not the same thing? It's like, wow, wait a minute. So they're looking up crime rate by zip code, usually because they're looking to move somewhere, which you could sell all kinds of moving stuff as well. But they're looking up crime rate by zip code or crime rate, and I can go in there, I can make a little thing that links to something for crime rate so they can find out what they're looking for, and then I can lead them to security systems and make a bunch of money. Now, here's how it works. What you're doing is you are manufacturing value through education. I say, hey, by the way, you're looking to move to 90210 and the crime rate's really bad. Okay? What you need to do is this. You got to check this out, you got to check this out, and you got to get a home security system. Make sure you get it before you move into your new house. That way all your stuff's secure. And by the way, there's some links below on my cheat sheet for how to move fast or whatever. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Right? Type aha if that makes sense to you, and it gave you an aha moment, because all we got to do is educate them, and it's very, very simple. It's an easy sale. All you got to do is focus. Now, here's how we focus. Number one, we focus on their intention. What is intention? Well, what's their intent? Okay, if someone's going in there and they're on the Adwords tool or whatever, or they're on Google, and they're searching for ways to lose weight, okay, what are they looking for? They're looking for a way to lose weight. If they're looking for how to lose 10 pounds in 20 days, they're looking for that. Now, you guys might have heard about intention-based marketing before, but you heard about it the wrong way, and I'll show you. A lot of people say you need to go to buyer markets or buyer keywords, right? How many of you guys have heard about buyer markets? Type it in the box if you're like, yeah, Marcus, I thought I had to have a buyer market. I mean, what's the deal? Don't I have to have someone who's typing in like the ClickFunnels one, buy ClickFunnels, buy web hosting, sign up for this? Don't I need keywords like that? No. Actually, I don't think I've ever used a buyer keyword. Most of the money I've made, even the sites I've made that have done like 7 figures a year, they were not buyer keywords. Other marketers laughed at me when I told them I was going to make a bunch of money in it. And I was like, they're like, how are you going to make money with happy faces? I'm like, I'll show you. I will do it. And I did it. And I showed them. And it was cool, right? They didn't really care after I showed them, but I cared because, you know, paid for vacations and houses and all kinds of stuff for me, which was cool. So what's their intent? Are they looking to purchase something? If they are, they will use a word like buy, coupon, discount, cheapest, bonus, something like that. Okay, another intent. Are they looking for information? Okay, you might look for information. Like a couple months ago, we had our puppy, and she was acting funny. And I'm like, what's going on with the puppy? And so we used Google to look up some information. I was like, okay, yeah, the puppy's doing this. How do we get her to stop biting? How do we get her to not be like a psychopath? Because she is a psychopath. I don't know what's wrong with her. But she's fun, and she's lovable. Good puppy. So I went on there looking for information, and I was looking for reports, phone numbers, reviews, some kind of info, right? How do I solve a problem? Or they might be looking for news or entertainment, like what's going on with my friends on Facebook. They go to TMZ or MSNBC or Fox or celebrity gossip or whatever. Okay, very important. Now, we got to ask ourselves, how do we interrupt the pattern by knowing something about the user? Because the key is knowing about your visitor. If I know that someone is looking to move, someone is looking to put a PDF and sell a PDF, if I know someone's looking to publish a book, this is where the value is at. Very important. That's the value. The value is in the intent. If I just go to one of those places that's like, you know, buy 1,000 clicks for 5 million cents or whatever, I hope it's not that much, but buy a bunch of clicks for cheap, that's not going to work because I don't know anything about the market. Even solo ads can be dicey because you don't know why they're on that list. You don't know what's going on. So what we got to do is we got to focus, and we got to say, number 2, what can I do with these people? A couple months ago, I looked at these groups on Facebook, and I was like, man, these guys are talking all about affiliate marketing, and I love affiliate marketing. I love teaching affiliate marketing, and I started talking to them, and I'm like, what can I do with these people? Well, I think these people will probably like the products and services that I offer. Really cool. And then you say, well, what do I want to do? Do I want to do like a direct one-off, like maybe like the smiley face where I just gave them a download and that was it? It's like download fonts, which, by the way, one of the coolest things I ever saw, I had a font site, and I was paying like a penny a click, and I actually got a lot of free traffic for it too. And we're going to talk to you about how to get free traffic as well. And people came to this font site, and one day I log into my font affiliate program, and this guy bought $600 worth of fonts. And I was like, aren't fonts free? Right, that's what I thought. I didn't know any better. I guess now you could buy fancy ones. And I went out, and I was like, wow, I just made like $200 or $300 off a guy buying fonts, and I made money every single day. But that was like, I was pretty shocked that someone would spend $600 on fonts. Now, number 2, what's the potential payoff? What can I make off of this market? When I look at something like the sell the PDF, what's the payoff? Can I make $10,000 a month in it? Maybe, maybe not. Can I make more? Perhaps. We just got to look at it and figure out where the numbers are. But even if you're just doing, $3,000 a month or whatever, and again, results not typical. This is a webinar. No one ever made any money by watching a webinar. So, to each his own. But we got to look at the potential payoff. What are we going to offer them? A CPA offer, mailing list, AdSense. What are we going to give them? Then we ask, what else would they want? Okay, like I know a lot of people who want to set up websites. They're doing the direct linking. I know I can get them into web hosting. That's like $100 commission for me. Okay, so we ask, what else would they want? And then, important, can they find the desired intent within 3 seconds on your website? Can they find it? Because they're going to go there, and I'm going there, and I'm like, why is my puppy a maniac? If I go to a site and it's like, all about puppies. Puppies are wonderful little fluffy animals. They make messes on the lawn, and they rip up your house, but they're beautiful. And no one cares about that. They want to see, my puppy's a maniac. Here's what I did to chill him out. Right? Are you afraid of using shock collars, which you shouldn't do, and this and this? Well, read my page and learn about what you should do. Very simple. Okay? Number 3. And how many of you guys are taking notes? You should be taking notes. We will have notes available at the end of the webinar for those who choose to get them as well. Number 3, what is the best way to reach them? Okay, do I want to do interruption marketing? Now, a lot of people do interruption marketing. This is where you interrupt people. And you're like, hey, dude, wake up, I'm in your email, check this out. Okay, that works. Or, hey, here's an ad on Facebook, or here's a banner ad, or an email drop. This is interruption marketing. Now, there's also search marketing. Search marketing is my personal favorite because, one, you could get tons and tons of free traffic. I get it every day. Right now, there's like 149 people on one of my sites, and it was mostly free traffic, which is cool. Okay, so that works. Now, search is good because you get more of the intent behind it. You know what they want. Now, you can also do search free, which is like SEO ranking and backlinks and articles. And we're going to talk to you about why backlinks and articles and all that junk doesn't mean anything. What's most important is the keyword you go for. And then number 4, we're going to look at what is the cost versus profit analysis. Or what's the cost? Is it going to be worth it? Am I going to spend a month of my life, which hopefully you don't, like spend 6 hours or so making your site? If you spend a month, something's wrong. Spend a day, make your site. Is it going to be worth it? Am I going to make something that's worth it? And my goal to myself is, can I set something up today that'll make $5 a day every day? If I can do that, then I just made myself $1,500 or $1,600 a year. If I could do that again tomorrow, now I got $10 a day. Next day, 15, and on we go. And some of them will be blockbusters. Some of the posts you put on your sites, they're going to be blockbusters, like the one I did for the Wix affiliate stuff. Really cool, got a lot of traffic. I get people every day. Some of them, you only get like 1 or 2 a day, or maybe 10. Some you'll get 1,000 a day, right? So it just depends on what you go for, okay? So what's the cost profit analysis? Number 1, if you're doing pay-per-click, do the numbers fit? All right, I'll tell you right now, for most of the stuff you're promoting, the numbers don't fit unless you do it the way that I teach you. If we're doing SEO, is the traffic worth it? Like, is it worth it for me to go for the word affiliate marketing and get in all that junk and try to compete when I could just go for a word that's easier and get just as much traffic? Right? Think about that for a minute. And better traffic, by the way. And then videos, right? If you're doing YouTube video marketing or video marketing on a video site, right? Can you rank them? Is it something I can get? That's what we want to look at is this something I can get? And for me, I'm an impatient person. I don't like to wait. I think my record was from the time I set up a brand new site to the time I got profit was, I think it was 13 minutes, right? Very cool. It's like set it up, boom, 13 minutes later, I had money. And it only took me about 45 minutes to set up that site. All right, so then we want to look at what's the back-end profit like. Is there a long-term potential? And a lot of the ones that we're looking at and the ones I'm going to talk to you about towards the end of this call are about that, right? What's the back-end profit? Can I make a lot of money? Like for me, I'm still making money on leads that I generated back in 2008. People still buy stuff. Really, really cool. Now, keep in mind, when we run affiliate offers, we run other offers along them, like stuff like this. So imagine, you're out there, you're doing your ClickFunnels or your Builderall or whatever, and you're making some money, and you're happy, and you're doing good, and everything's good, and you're like, I want to add something else, right? Like this. Just last month, I did this site, made $3,500. Only got 37 signups, only drove like 400 clicks. Pretty cool, right? How many of you guys are like, I like that, that's cool. That's like a sale every day, and sometimes 2. Right? Really, really cool. So we look at that, and that's what you want to do. And this stuff happens all the time. I got all kinds of stuff where people are coming in, they're buying things, they're clicking on affiliate links and making money. And look at that. That's like $9.09 a click. Like, how many of you guys on here have tried promoting something, and you're like, Marcus, if I could get $9 a click, I'd be retired, like, fast, right? How many of you guys, if you're honest about that, you've tried stuff, maybe you've bought a few clicks, maybe you've done some things, and you're like, if I could get $9 a click, that would be insane. And again, results not typical. Not everything I do gets $9 a click, but some of them actually get more. I think our record was, it was $38 a click, which was cool. That was on a promotion, and that one did, I think I drove like 1,200 clicks to it, so pretty cool. All right, so awesome, right? You're like, dude, that would work. That's cool. Now, drum roll. Here's how to find non-competitive niches with hidden profit. There you go, right? Here we go. We're getting into the meat. So stick around. We're going to get into the meat here. Now, I got a little screenshot up here. I took this morning from one of my Google AdWords accounts. You could see that I purchased 3,650 clicks. Good amount of clicks. You could see that my average cost per click is 26 cents. Now, disclaimer, I've also got over 350,000 visitors in this market for free, right? So free traffic, paid traffic, If you know how to do this, it works with everything. So I'm getting traffic for 26 cents a click. Cost me $900 for the 3,500 people. Look at what other people are paying. I just took these today, right? My other screens were like all funny looking, so I had to redo it all. But this one here, I just took this today. There's a dude paying $77 a click. And I'm getting clicks for a flippin' quarter. Like, aside from all the things you've learned about internet marketing, do you guys see the value in, like, I have a quarter. I think I have a quarter here for dramatic purposes. There we go. Here we go. Here's a quarter, right? That's what I'm paying for this traffic. Do you guys see the value? If someone out there is willing to pay 77 cents or $77 a click, do you guys see the value in that? Like, here's a quarter. This is really worth $77. People just don't know it yet. Disclaimer, this is a quarter. It's only worth a quarter. This is for informational, educational purposes only. That was a hypothetical example. This is actually a real quarter. But how many of you guys get the idea there? Okay? And Alana says, but how? I'm going to show you. Really cool. Now, these guys are paying $60.96 a click per market in this market. So here's the deal. If you can pair the right offer with the right keyword, you can make tons of cash. Tons. I'm talking tons. What we got to do is we got to train your brain to see the opportunities. We have to train your brain to see things differently, because up until now, you've been taught linear thinking, which does not work. Linear thinking does not work. Trust me. I mean, it does if you're the first person in it, like back in 1999, or if you own a huge company and you got billions of dollars to spend, then it works. But for you and I, it's not going to work, right? Very, very, very important. So these are your visitors, and we got to train our brain. Now, I'll go through a brief overview of how this works. This is using the Google AdWords tool. What I use instead of going here, because most people are going to go to the Google AdWords tool, and they'll be like, hey, man, you know what? I'm promoting web hosting, so I'm going to type in web hosting. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. Now, I get paid $100 a sale. There ought to be some traffic here. And they'll go in here and they'll do this. And I hope you guys find me as entertaining as I find myself, right? So cool stuff. All right, so we got this here. Google hosting, $179 a click. Managed, dedicated. So very, very expensive. Even if we do competition like low, it's probably still pretty high. Yeah, even the low competition is $10 a click. So this is very competitive. Now, this is what most people do. And they'll go and they'll be like, hey, man, I found a cool product on ClickBank, and it's a weight loss. So I'll go for weight loss. Boom. Go like this. And 70 cents, $7.59. Cheapest one here is like $1.81. Okay, now here's the deal. Most people are going to do that, and they'll be like, man, I got this thing in the bag. I'm going to do me some affiliate marketing. And they'll go to ClickBank, and they'll be like, cool, let's go to the affiliate marketplace, and let's see what's out there for weight loss. And we'll go weight loss. Boom. And they're like, okay, let's check this out. Let's do this by popularity. Who's making a lot of sales? So Yoga Burn here is $32 a sale, $11, $35, $14, $15, $42. Okay, there's the highest one. So I get paid $42 a sale. Yay, great, wonderful. Now, on Google, weight loss is competitive. All right, so we got 45 million sites competing for the word weight loss. Way too many. Now, maybe I could get paid traffic. Let's see. Well, if I pay $1.81, that means if I get $42.05 a sale, and I'm paying $1.81, that means I need to get 1 out of every 23 people to purchase. And that's without refunds. And that's pretty much impossible. Right? 1 out of every 23 people, that's a 5% conversion rate on a product you don't even own with traffic that's totally generic. It's not going to happen. If you don't believe me, go try it. Right? But don't try it with direct linking, because direct linking is bad and there's no affiliate disclaimer. So set up a site. But if you do that, you're going to come back to me and be like, Marcus, that didn't work so great. Didn't work at all. Like, you'll probably come back to me and say, no one bought anything. Okay, now the reason is because you're linear thinking. So what I do instead is I do what I call trigger words. Okay, a trigger word is a word that tells me nothing about a market. It's just like a jogger, right? So I could do the word list, okay? Like, what kind of lists do people want? And then I'll go in here and I'll be like, okay, lists. What's a list? Let's do by average monthly searches. Okay, and let's filter it by list. List. Boom. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Let's see what's available for list. Now, do you notice the difference? Did anyone see something really cool that just happened? Okay, let me know if you caught it. It's subtle. It just happened. And if you get it, you're going to be like, oh, whoa, dude, that makes sense. So I'll give you a minute. See if you got what just happened. Okay. And I'm organizing these by monthly search. So these are the most popular ones. Okay, what just happened? Type it in the box. All right. And we'll see if anyone gets it. Okay. If no one got it, what just happened was all those high competition numbers just dropped to low. Right? Like everything's low. I could scroll down and low, 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 low. Right? And we were looking at this stuff. High, 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 high. Couple of lows in there, but most of it's pretty high. Right? So now we're at like all lows. Okay? So all we have to do now is ask ourselves, what do these people want? Okay? So we're like, how to make a list in HTML. Well, he probably wants to build a website or something. We could do like a list of elements. Okay, that's probably a guy doing homework or something like that. And we can find out what they want. We can also do other trigger words, which are good. And I have a list of tons of these. We can do something like best way. We could do something like spreadsheet. Okay, if I do the word spreadsheet, check this out. And this is how it works. We're going to show you the real world example, and we'll isolate this. Spreadsheet. Boom. And now, Google spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet, budget spreadsheet. Hey, I like this one. Check this out. So budget spreadsheet. What does this guy want? Is anyone there able to figure out what this guy wants? Like ultimately, we know he wants a spreadsheet, so he probably wants an Excel template, which is good because now we got a giveaway, so we can build a list. Okay, but if he wants budget spreadsheet, what would he ultimately want? Okay, type your answer in the box. We won't play any Jeopardy music because I think that's copywritten, but we'll pretend we'll have it in our minds, right? So type in, what do you think this budget guy would want? All right. He wants to do a budget, okay. So like save money, stuff like that. Yeah, save money, manages finances. Now, let me ask you, do the companies that manage money and teach you how to save money and do budgeting for people, do they make a lot of money or do they make a little money? Right? Credit card companies, loan people, mortgages, are they making a lot or a little? Okay, pretty obvious answer. They're making a lot, a ton of money. So if I can incorporate those into my little budget spreadsheet that I give away while I build a list, boom, done deal. Done deal. Right? All I got to do, here's your budget spreadsheet. By the way, did you know that mortgage rates are like 4% right now? Click here to see what you can get and how much you can save. I just did that, and it saved me over $500 a month. How would you like another $500 a month to add to your budget? Got it? All right, how many of you guys just got light bulb right there? Type light bulb if you did, because you should. All right. Cool. All right, so that's what we're doing there, and that's how we do it. We do the trigger words, and we go for it. Now, I got to tell you, I have a list of trigger words that work in specific markets like ClickFunnels and Builderall, web hosting, and things like this that are ridiculously crazy, right? They work so good, okay? So that's what we look at. Now, we did the weight loss example. Everyone got that. You bid on weight loss, you're going to lose money. So now if we do budget, watch what happens, okay? Remember how I said you literally manufacture value, like you turn the quarter into the 77 bucks? Okay, watch. Watch what happens here. Let's get rid of this. And let's type in, let's see. There we go. And let's type in a budget word. Let's do 0% credit card. Okay, that would help a budget guy, right? So 0% credit card. Let's see. Let's see if we can do credit cards here. So now we got like 14 bucks a click, $10 a click, $20 a click, $29 a click. Balance transfer. This is good for budget guys. Okay. All we got to do is take our people, educate them on why they need a balance transfer credit card, and boom, you just magically turn them into something worth way more than they were before. Okay, you guys getting it? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being, dude, this is cool. 1 being, what's the internet? Type in where you're at. Okay. All right, Alana, we'll get to the weight loss words in just a minute. Okay, but you use the same thing. And that's why we do this, because when you do the trigger words, like as a marketer, I don't care what the word is. I just care what can I do with them. Right? I don't really care. I don't care what market I go into. Doesn't matter to me. As long as it's ethical, as long as it goes with what I morally am cool with, then I'm good. Right? As long as it's on the up and up, we're good. So we could take a look at that. Now, if you're going to do this for weight loss, watch this. Here is a magic word. How many of you guys want a magic word? Calories. Calories. Weight loss people are obsessed with calories, right? And we'll put calories in the filter. Calories. Boom. All right. How many calories should I eat? Well, do you want to look to lose weight? Good. This is how many you should eat. 2 cents a click. People tell me all day, every day, there's no 2-cent clicks available. Here's one. Here's another. There's another. Here's 1 cent. So I'm wrong. There's 1 cent ones available too, right? So how many calories to lose weight? Boom. There you go. That actually, it's low competition. I know it says 44 cents to 2.92, but if you search for it in Google and there's no ads, then you're probably going to get it for way cheaper. No ads. No ads on the bottom. No ads on page 2. Okay. So if we did mortgage, you'll see what it looks like. So mortgage, those are ads. Okay. See the ads? That's the difference, right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that's cool. This works for any market. I do it all the time. We actually find niches for my students as well, which is really cool. And we'll talk about that towards the end. If you guys want to use this kind of stuff, right? If you want to use this for whatever you're promoting, ClickFunnels, hosting, weight loss, whatever product you own, whatever product you have, whatever product you're an affiliate of, whatever market you just want to get into in the back door and get lots of cheap traffic or free traffic, this works, right? So in this example, I got 26-cent clicks in a $60 market. Very cool. So if you can pair the right offer with the right keyword, you can make tons of cash, right? Does everyone see that? And right now we are training your brain to see the opportunities, okay? And if you want to buy those keywords, you just go to Google AdWords or MSN or Bing or Yahoo, lots of things, okay? Cool. Everyone following? Excellent. Now, here's what you got to remember. No matter what people search for, this is your visitor. Okay, here he is. He's like a guy in traffic. He's like my wife when she drives, right? She gets mad at everyone on the road. It doesn't matter. That's her highway. You're not supposed to be on it. Right? It's interesting and fun. I'm a little bit more of a relaxed driver, probably because I never drive. Right? She does all the driving. I drive sometimes, but these are your visitors, and they're really angry, and they're impatient, and they want what they want right now. They're super hyper crazed. Give me what I want right now, people. That's what they want, right? The guy looking up how many calories should I eat, he doesn't want your life story. He doesn't even care that you exist, right? Like you guys are on this webinar. You probably could give like 2 cents for me. You're here because you want the info, right? You're like, hey, Marcus is cool and all, but I mean, if Bob gave the same info, I'd be watching Bob right now because you want what you want. Right? Everyone is tuned in to channel WIIFM. What is in it for me? And on the internet, it's like, what's in it for me? Times a million. Because they know that with the click of the back button, they can go find the info. So if you don't have it, they're out. Right? Really, really cool. Okay. If they can't find what they want in a few seconds, they are going to leave your site. I don't care how much you paid for them. I don't care how much work you did to get the top search engine ranking. They're going to leave if they don't find what they want. Okay? Your site must have a goal and a purpose. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to click something? Buy something? Opt in? Then you got to put it in front of them. Very simple. All right, here's an example site I did that made a lot of money, a lottery website. Back in 2012 when the lottery was like 600 million, I thought, hey, everyone's looking up the lottery numbers. There's got to be a way to make money. Now, I wasn't selling gambling or anything. I just had a site that showed them the numbers. And then I led them to a toolbar. And I got to tell you, if 1,000 people came to this site, 99 clicked on this drop-down box. And I knew they would. That's why I put it there. Right? These are the things you got to remember, because if you can put it in front of them in a way that makes sense, like calories, weight loss. I have a drop-down box. Okay, how much do you weigh? Obviously, if you weigh 1,000, you're going to eat less calories than someone who weighs 80. Right? Does that make sense to everyone? You're like, wow, that totally makes sense. And I didn't even think about it, but yeah, that works. Right? Very cool. Now, you got to remember also that your content must lead them where you want them to go. right? Where do you want your visitor to go? You want them to go to a ClickFunnels order page? You want them to go to this? You want them to go to that? Focus on it, get them in there. Here's an example I did for the gas site that I mentioned where we got them to do gas prices. Now, if I had come on and put the site and said, hey, dude, get this gas rewards credit card, I wouldn't have made anything. Zero, nothing, goose egg. I would have lost money. Instead, I put your zip code here. Why? Because they want cheap gas in their area, so asking for their zip code's pretty basic. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't want cheap gas in Zimbabwe. I want it here in Florida, right? Important. So we got to look at these subtleties, and we're going to talk to you about how these work as well. I did the same thing on my prime rate site. Now, this was one of my favorite sites, still is today. I think one of my students took over this one. It was for prime rate. So you got the word mortgage, okay? And now, it doesn't take a whole lot of research. Mortgage, did I spell that right? Oh, we got to take this off. No one wants mortgage calories, right? So for the word mortgage, very competitive, very, very expensive. Now, what I did, there we go, is I took this market and I was like, well, mortgages are tied to what's called the prime rate, right? Prime rate is like the loan. So I went for the word prime rate, and I got free traffic and cheap traffic, and I flipped them into mortgage. This is called flipping the market for those that are new, right? Write that down, flipping the market. We're flipping the market from what they're searching for into what we want them to have that's in their best interest that's going to help them. Simple, right? Like if a guy's out there and he's like, how do I get my kid to get accepted to their college they applied for? Okay, if I can teach you how to do that and show you some tools, you're going to be happier than a clam. You'll be like, dude, that's awesome, right? Really cool. Okay. So prime rate was a good one. Here's the one for web hosting. This is the one that those screenshots came from, where I'm doing about $4,000 or $5,000 a month on it. Really cool. Here's a tattoo website that I did. And again, this works in any market you're in. As you guys saw, we're going to go through, we'll find keywords for any market that you're in. All right, so that's how it works. Let's take a couple of minutes and let's go over to Blackboard and see if we have any questions on what we went over so far. I know this is kind of going to be a long training, but hey, I'm up for it if you are. We got to teach you guys this stuff and show you how to make it work, okay? All right, so let's take some questions here, and then after these questions, we're going to get into the 10 commandments of how to set up your site, what you need to do, how to get people to convert, how to get people to spend more, how to get people to do more, everything like that. So go ahead and type in any questions that you have at this point. We'll take those, and then we'll get you guys all squared away and everything like that and go through the 10 commandments of setting up your site. All right, cool. So we'll take a couple questions there. And while we wait for questions, I will find my coffee. It's one of these over here. All right. There we go. Okay, so any questions, type them in now. Now is your chance if you're like, hey, this is cool. Okay, here we go. Someone says, what kind of landing page will be most suitable for an addict recovery niche? Is it a lead capture page or an info lead capture page? On that one, I would look at a info lead capture page. Now, what you're talking about here is if you get people for addiction recovery, and what we have in affiliate marketing is something known as a splash page. A splash page is a page that has nothing other than a little bit of content and a link to the affiliate offer. Right? That's all it is. A lead page is going to do better because you'll be able to have like the opt-in, the name and email, and you can have some info to help them. This is always my favorite. It's called a squeeze page, but it's an info squeeze page. Okay. Will we be discussing what a good profit per click is? I like to be, this is personal preference, I like to be in the 50% or above. So if I'm spending $1, I want to make $2. Now, I have friends that, like one of my friends that I taught affiliate marketing to back in 2006, he was fine with like a 10% margin, and he was spending like $50,000 a day and profiting like $5,000 a day or something like that, and he was cool with it. For me, that's a little bit too exposed, so to each his own. My issues I mainly have getting through setting up the Adwords. Well, we actually, in the Simple Sites course, we teach that in detail. I don't think we have time to do it here today. Can you find toolbars online that you can use on your site? Yes, you can. And you can actually make your own. I also teach that as well, which is cool, by the way. for those of you who are promoting ClickFunnels, talk to me about that. You guys will love it. It's ridiculously awesome, and it'll have people flocking to sign up. Disclaimer, most affiliates make nothing, but I think if you use these things, you can make something. Okay, what would be the startup cost? Startup cost for what? I mean, what are you starting up? I can't answer that if I don't know what you're going for. I just learned how to start a WordPress site. Let me get my mouse here. They're coming in fast now. I just started my WordPress site. Where did that one go? There we go. Learned how to start a WordPress site the other day from me. Cool. So yield the chart room. Okay, cool. Alana's got a question. Stacia says, I'm trying to think of trigger words for real estate home sellers. Home prices in my area. Home price calculator. There's tons. Okay, would I put that in situational distress? No, I wouldn't go for that. I would go for things that, like, we want a customer. So here's how I look at it, okay? And this will give you an aha moment. A lot of you guys who know me know that 4 years ago, my business was going really good. You know, stuff was good. And I became an alcoholic. And it was very difficult, hardest part in my time of my life. I'm actually 4 years sober in a couple of days here. So cool. Now, one of the things that I look at, and the reason I bring this up, is because if you were able to predict that I would be an alcoholic and I would need help and I would go to rehab, then you would have made a lot of money and you would have been able to help something. So what we want to do is we want to take our guy here and we want to look at search patterns. Okay? So I want to look at things that lead my brain to know that they're going to want something before they knew it. Like if you would have known that I would have needed help and needed to go to rehab before I did, you would make so much money and you'd help so many people, it would be absurd. Now, I did a video here on my YouTube, which if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. But I did a video a couple years ago, right after I got out of the rehab, where I went through and I actually opened up my search history live, right? So I went through my search history for the last 6 months and I found, am I an alcoholic? How many drinks is an alcoholic? Am I going crazy? Does drinking affect your mental health? Drinking and mental stability? And I looked up all these words. And you could have looked at that and predicted what would have happened, right? Did anyone else get a ridiculous aha moment right there? Right? Think about that. You could have predicted what would have happened based on my search history. Now, you don't need people's search history. That's not what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is keywords they use right now. Because if I could intercept this guy when he's looking up how many drinks is an alcoholic, which actually I'm doing right now with my sobriety channel, right? If we could predict that, if we can intersect it. Same thing with the housing market, right? What about people who are behind on their mortgage? What about people who are looking for, one of the markets that we did as one of our high ticket niches was, it was a letter, hardship letter for mortgage. People were looking up hardship letter for mortgage. Right now, I know a lot of people could get out of their mortgage thing by a simple refinance or a simple restructuring of their stuff. Now, some of them will go to foreclosure, some of them will do all kinds of things. But if we know what they're looking at, like sample letter for hardship mortgage or whatever, right? If we know that, boom, there we go, right? Does everyone get that? Okay, cool. How large are the sites you send the traffic to? Usually like 5 to 10 pages at the most. Then you build them out. Like if you're going to do the affiliate master power thing, it's going to be a little bit bigger, but it's over time. You don't need to set up a huge site right now. Just get something out there, start making some money, and then build it as you go. Okay. Congrats on the sobriety. Thank you for that. I like that better than I like all the money stuff because that was most difficult for me. Which if any of you guys struggle with that, we have a channel that helps you with that. I know that's a very difficult problem for a lot of people, especially in the work at home area. So, to each his own. Okay, so looks like the questions are good for now. Any other last minute questions before we hop over back to the notes and do the 10 commandments of blog site building? Okay. Do you build your site on ClickFunnels and send traffic there or have a WordPress site too? I always have a WordPress site too. Here's how I explain it to people, right? You have your master affiliate powerhouse here. This is driving traffic for free paid, whatever. You're driving traffic here, banners, whatever. You're getting traffic here. Okay, this is what you own. This is your traffic generating machine. Okay, so if you're in the mortgage market, you're doing the same thing. If you're trying to sell ClickFunnels as an affiliate, that's your Powerhouse site. Now, when do I bring them over to ClickFunnels? I bring them over when it's time to buy stuff. Okay, when I want them to buy stuff, that is my customer relation management software, CRM. I don't know what that stands for. I know customers in there, and I know software is in there, but that's what we do. So like for me, I'll use Infusionsoft, I'll use ClickFunnels, I'll use Kartra as my shopping cart stuff, but I always use my blog. Why do I use my blog? 1, control. 2, short domain. Right? You see people on Instagram, people on Facebook, and they put like bit.ly/123/A lowercase j 529. No one's going to type that in. No one is. They're not going to do it. Okay? And it even looks ugly when you try to get them to click on it. So go out there. Like for this call, at the end, I'm going to give you a domain that's so easy to go to that you'll be like, wow, that's so easy. You know, I'm going to go buy stuff because it's easy and it makes sense. So that's what we do there. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. You mentioned great tips on marketing, affiliate, ClickFunnels, or Builderall. Where can we find it? You just did. That was a good one right there. Watch this if you're just coming in, you want to get the replay of this, make sure you watch for that. Okay, I asked for the name of the keyword research website. That is the Google AdWords tool. Do I look at the competition and volume? Volume, yes. Competition, yes, for paid traffic only. When you use the Google AdWords tool, the competition is only for paid traffic. It does not show you free traffic. Why? Because it's a pay-per-click tool, right? So the other competition, we actually have a tool in the Simple Sites course that like breaks down the competition. It's really cool. And I'll show you that if we have time as well. Okay, how do you make sure no one can hack your WordPress site? Get a good password, and there's some tools that they give you free as well. But usually you'll be okay as long as your password isn't like 1, have a good password. All right, cool. So let's dive back in. Let's go over these 10 commandments of site making, and we'll talk to you about how to get started with this stuff and how you can do it. Because I want to give you guys takeaways so that I get pen on myself, so that no matter what happens, right, you got something. You got value. I want you to, at the end of this, to be like, dude, I just spent 2 hours, and that was very, very well spent. Right? How many of you guys so far, an hour and 15 minutes in, you're like, dude, this is totally worth my hour and 15 minutes so far. Okay. How do you actually build your sites? We actually have a training on that. I'll show you that towards the end as well. How many websites do I run at any minute? At the minute? I think right now, actively, about 60. And a lot of them are just like one-pagers or redirects. There's probably about 5 to 10 that I actually have like content that I update all the time on. There we go. Okay, so here are the 10 commandments of building the affiliate powerhouse. Okay, number 1, don't beat around the bush. Okay, so many people do this and they beat around the bush and they talk about themselves, and stories are good if the story makes sense to the person. Okay, if you're just telling a story just for a story's sake, no one's going to care. So don't beat around the bush when you have your site. Tell them what you want them to do, why you want them to do it, and how it's going to benefit them. Like John Carlton used to say, his copywriting formula is simple, right? Tell them what you got. Here's what I got. Here's what it's going to do for you. Here's where to get it. Boom. Doon, 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 right? Affiliate stuff works really good. Okay. Don't beat around the bush. Number 2, don't confuse your visitor with useless info. This is a big one. People get confused so easy, it's not even funny, right? People want a one-track, really simple thing. Very, very simple. So look at your stuff through the eyes of your user. Is it going to confuse them? Is it easy? Is it something they can do? There you go, right? I found out years ago that showing my order form on the site and on my live trainings increases conversion big time. I'm just simply telling them how to order. Like, I don't tell you because I don't think you don't know how to. I tell you because it's like, hey, look how easy it is. So really cool. Number 3, don't bore your visitors with boring info. Right? A lot of people write about the topic instead of writing about the solution. You want to write about the solution. If I'm talking about the PDF thing, right, that we mentioned earlier, then let's keep there. Number 4, don't go broad with your topic. So many people do this. They're like, I'm going to be an expert on tech. And I'm like, yeah, okay, good luck with that. Don't go broad. Stay focused. If you build a site showing people how to sell their PDFs, do it. Go do it. One track focus. All right. Number 5, don't sacrifice your message for a fancy design. This is a big one. A lot of people with the fancy tools that are out there, they try to get fancy with the design. Now, how many of you guys are looking at my slides right now and you're like, this looks like a 3rd grade coloring page, right? You're like, this is silly. I mean, you got cartoons and things like that. This is how I make my sites because it's super simple, super easy. Go here, go here, go here, do this. There you go. Okay, so don't sacrifice your message for a fancy design. Number 6, help your visitors in a direct way using their favorite medium. Right? If you have people who don't like to watch videos, don't use videos. If you have people who don't like big fancy letters, don't use big fancy letters. Like when I did my $1 million site years ago with the glittery graphics. Okay, those people like glittery graphics. So I had a bunch of glitter things on it. Now, I don't care about glitter, but they did. So because I went where they are. It's like that Bible verse, when in Rome, I think that's a Bible verse. When in Rome, be like the Romans or whatnot. When in your niche, be like your niche. Talk like your niche. Figure out what they want. So direct them. Tell them what to do, right? What do I want you to do? Very cool. Number 7, always direct your visitors where you want them to go. What do you want them to do? What action do you want them to take? If you want them to sign up for something, say, hey, you know what? To sign up for ClickFunnels through my affiliate link, yes, you're going to get a bonus. Here's my affiliate disclaimer. Click here. Make sure you click the big red button, and then fill out the form on the 2nd page. It'll cost you $1 or it's free or whatever it is. And then when you're done signing up, you'll get this page. Send me an email so I can send you your bonuses. Easy. All right, so always find a way or always direct your visitors where they want them to go. Now, number 8, this will make you money if you do it. Okay, hands down, it works. Works like a charm. Always find a way to interact with your visitors. If you interact with your visitors, you win. Like I have a joke with my wife where she watches Judge Judy and I don't really care too much for it. And so I'll be on my laptop and I'll open up my live chat software and I'll talk to people on my site and I'll make like $1,000. And I'm like, hey, every time you watch Judge Judy, I make like $1,000 because I talk to people and sell them. Super easy. You want to make a full-time living, go on there, go on your site, talk to the people, help them out, right? Really, really, really cool. Does that make sense to everyone? And we'll show you that more towards the end as well. Number 9, always use content to lead people to what makes you money. Content is not created for content's sake. If you create content just to create content, you're doing marketing wrong. Okay, this is what we call like in the magazines. Years ago in the magazines, people would run a full-page ad that looked like an article. And they were so effective that the regulation agencies said, well, you need to put advertorial so that they know it's an advertisement, but also a tutorial. That's what you want to aim for, right? You want to make it so easy that it's like this content is sucking them in to what you want them to do and leading them where you want them to go in a really cool way. And always use this for good that benefits your visitor. Number 10, always use your design to guide your visitors' eyes where you want them. This is a big one. You need to design your site to where your visitors' eyes go where you want them to go, right? And there's eye tracking studies that make it easy, but the easy way to do it is look at where your eyes go. Like if I close my eyes right now and I look at this page, my eyes are going to go to this dude with the pencil. I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to read that. So I better make sure the guy with the pencil has an affiliate link or something because that's where the eyes are going. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Okay, cool. Now, the bonus 11th commandment is thou shalt let Marcus set up your Powerhouse affiliate site for you, right? So what I want to do is I want to talk to you guys about how you can get started with this because I know a lot of people are struggling with finding a niche, right? They don't know how to find a niche. They go out there and they're like, I want to promote ClickFunnels or hosting or Builderall or weight loss or whatever, and I just simply don't know where to go and I don't know where to start, right? And if you're like that, if you're like, Marcus, I've had a lot of aha moments. I'm really picking up what you're putting down here, but I just simply don't know where to start. Like, what do I do? Type need to start or hashtag start in the box if that's you. All right. Cool. And we'll wait for all those starts to pop up. I know there's like a 30-second delay on here. So sometimes I get a little impatient with myself. But what I want to do is I want to talk to you about how I can help you get started, how I could go in and find a market for you and say, hey, look, you know what? You're promoting ClickFunnels. Let's start you with this PDF book thing. And watch, here's what we're going to do. Here's the traffic. I'm going to go buy your domain name. So I buy your domain name for you. And actually, I have these domains appraised. And a lot of them are appraised at like anywhere from $800 to like, I think the biggest one was $2,800, which is cool, right? And we give you the domain, you put your site on it. We actually put your site on it. We put all the tools on it. And these are all the things that I use, which is awesome, right? You're going to get the things that I actually use in my business to make this work. And whether you're doing ClickFunnels, whether you're promoting something else, this will work for you, and we're going to set it up for you. Now, this is historically what my most successful students always start with. Now, there's other options as well, and we'll talk to you about how to get those. But what I want to do is I want to lead with the best foot forward, the one that I know is going to help you the most, the one that's going to take you from where you're at right now and get you to where you want to be, right? Getting results, getting traffic out there, knowing a direction. Because for a lot of affiliate marketers, they're like a guy without a to-do list. They're like, I know things I should do, but is it going to work? I mean, what do I do? And what this will do is it's going to give you that to-do list of, okay, well, here's the keywords to tackle. All I do is make content for this one, get a little content for that, or outsource it like Marcus teaches me. And then you start to build slowly, but you get results fast, which is cool because I like to set something up now, get a result, and then build on what I did before, right? And Brian says your plugins alone are worth it, and they are. I've spent close to, actually I think it's over $100,000 developing these plugins, originally for me, because when I got into blogging, I was like, I want the blogs to do what my other sites did in a cool way. And so I had programmers make these tools to where I just click, 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 boom, done, which is cool. So how many of you guys right now, you're like, Marcus, I wish you would set up my affiliate powerhouse for me. Like that would be a dream come true. And if you do, type in Powerhouse in the box and we'll show you how to get that going. All right. And think about it. Like, even if your Powerhouse makes, well, if it is on the right spot there, let's see. Where'd our Powerhouse go? There we go. Okay, cool. So if you want me to set up your Powerhouse, here's what we're going to do. I am going to hook you up with your own custom profit blog. You don't have to do any coding. You don't have to do any setup. You don't have to do anything. You just go sign up for it and it's done. Now, here's the kicker. If you are promoting something like ClickFunnels, Builderall, whatever, you're going to order today, you're going to sign up, and then you're going to come in and you're going to say, Marcus, give me a ClickFunnels niche. And I will go through and I'm going to do the keyword research and I will find you one that I know will convert for that word. Right? There you go. And you'll go in there and you will be like a big fish in a little pond and you're going to be the king and you're going to go in there and you're going to help people with the keyword and you're going to drive traffic to it in really easy ways. Some of them will start ranking right away anyway. We don't guarantee that, but some of them do rank. I've had one guy got ranked for a really good word and several others do as well. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to get you a direct match domain name. The domain is going to match your keyword. And like I said, some of these are appraised for like $900, $600, $2,800. I think the one I did last night was $1,800. So they're valuable and you own it. So like later down the road, if someone comes to you like they did to me and says, I want to buy your domain for 25 grand, you get to keep it. Now, if you want to give me some, that's cool. But at least come tell me about it so I could brag about you to my other students. But that was, results aren't typical on that. That was the only one I ever sold for that much. And I didn't even try to sell it. The guy just contacted me. And he wanted $1,800, but I was like, no, I think I want more. And, got him up to 25 grand, which is cool. But we're going to give you the direct match domain name. These have value to them. We're going to give you the keyword loaded custom content. Okay, we're going to go in, we're going to create 4 pieces of content, original content, that you can use on your site based around the keyword so that you can get started. Now, Dan says, are you limiting people per niche? One person gets each niche. That's it. So if you sign up, you get that niche. That's Dan's niche. If Bob signs up, that's Bob's. If Sally signs up, that's Sally's. That's yours. And that's all we do is a one-time deal. So it's your specific one. We're not going to have everyone competing. So we're going to go give you keyword loaded custom content. Okay. It'll start your site so you know what to do and it'll get you ranked. It'll have you something for the search engines and stuff like that. We're going to go through, we are going to set up a custom blog theme. Okay, now these themes are based on the way that I teach people to market. I have 2 people who set these sites up for me. One of them is here in Orlando. The other one is in California. Both of them were trained by me specifically to make these work the way I want them to. So they go in and they're like, I know how Marcus wants it. And if they don't do it the way I want, I'm like, go do this again. But they always do because they know what I like. And they're going to build it for you. It's custom theme, custom logo, custom everything. I'm going to set you up with my killer blog plugins. These are $197 value each, and you're getting over 10 of them. By the way, how many of you guys are watching this on my page, right? You're watching this on my page, and you see the chat box, and you see the little buttons below. Okay, that's actually one of our plugins that you're going to get. It works with YouTube, and it's really cool. And right now, because of that plugin, there's 150 people on that page right now. There's other people watching on other places as well, but it works really good because now you guys are in my site. So instead of going to like GoToWebinar, now you're on my site, which is cool. All right, so we're going to give you all the plugins, from plugins that do squeeze pages, plugins that do everything. And to show you an example of how easy my stuff is, if I go over to affiliatemarketingdude.com, this is how we set them up. So this is my Powerhouse affiliate site. This is the one I use to get the 177 sales. This is the one I use for everything, okay? We go in here. It's got an opt-in page. Now this doesn't, how many of you guys are like, that doesn't look like a blog? That does not look like a blog, Marcus. And it doesn't, and that's on purpose. So you'll see here we have our main page, people opt in. We have some other stuff that's like an About Me page, opt in, how to be a super affiliate, opt in, products if they want to get our products. Then we have start here first if they want to learn to start a blog. Very simple, okay? So if someone comes to my site, they're like, okay, here's all this stuff. I better opt in to get other stuff. Cool. Now, behind the scenes, what you guys don't see is my entire blog. So if I do site:/affiliatemarketingdude.com, you could see that we have like 802 results in Google, okay? And a lot of these start to rank, right? Look at this one. This one ranks here, and we actually have like a video picture, right? That's not like going to the video. That actually goes to the site. Now, notice on the site, we actually have, this is the same blog, we actually have a different set of sidebar widgets. The opt-in's gone because obviously most people have already opted in by then. And boom, there you go. And you can see it works really, really well. And they start to rank. I don't know if we rank for this one yet, but let's see if we do. Let's see. ClickBank, affiliate marketing for beginners. There we are. So we're on page 1. And you can see, I just put this up. Actually, my assistant put this up 6 days ago. Within 6 days, I rank for affiliate marketing for beginners. Like, how many of you guys are like, that is valuable? That's ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me? Pinch me, wake me up, something like that. My record was 53 seconds from the time I posted something to getting ranked, which is cool. And you can see we got lots. We have like Wix, affiliate marketing. This gets traffic every single day. We're number, whatever that is, 4. Yeah, 4 right there. And tons. I mean, we have so many rankings. It's so easy. You just go do it. Now, someone asked why my sidebar is so low. Because we're actually transferring over to the larger video model. So you can see how it works here. But look at how that is. I mean, this stuff converts, right? This converts like crazy every day, all day, every day. This is the banner where I sell the hosting and stuff. Super easy. All right, does that make sense to everyone? And Dan says, it surprises me that ugly pages convert. My customers, like when I used to do website design for companies, they couldn't stand me because they're like, dude, your sites are not attractive. And I'm like, yeah, but run it. And I remember one time I did a site for a movie company, and they had a movie, and they were promoting it on TV. And the guy was on TV, and this guy was a director, so he was kind of like, I'm the director, I'm fancy, my furs. And I'm like, dude, trust me, use my site. And he was finicky on it, and the guy was on TV talking about it, and when he said go to the site, he would use the site that they thought was pretty. And it would be like, sale, 5 minutes, sale, 20 minutes, another sale. And I said, turn my site on. And he turned it on, 20 grand in about 13 minutes, just that fast, because they work, right? So you got to have stuff that really works, that really, really focuses. And that's how your site's going to be designed. When you get your Powerhouse today, we're going to do that for you, which is really cool. All right, awesome. So this is all the stuff you're getting today. If you're to buy it on its own, it's $1,600. We also have tons of other stuff, and the fact that you're getting a custom niche for your affiliate product is icing on the cake. Now, we actually just raised the price on this, but since a lot of you guys are new, I'm going to hook you up. So right now, if you were to go to the order page for this, this is what it looks like. You would scroll down and you would see $19.97 or 3 payments of $7.77. Still a good deal, right? How many of you guys would probably buy it even if it was at that, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to update something over here real quick. And there we go. I'm going to update this. And just for this webinar, I'm going to change it after. We are changing it to one time $9.97 or 3 payments of $3.97, which is ridiculously inexpensive. If you were going to go and just have someone design your site and buy your domain, it'd probably cost that anyway. But we're actually hooking you up with your own custom niche. And remember, like I showed you, we're going to show you how to manufacture value. Taking the quarters, turn them into big bucks by educating your market. And if you can find this niche and do it well, I think you can do extremely well online, like a lot of my customers have. A lot of people have gotten the high-ticket niches like a guy years ago. And again, results are not typical. The average person makes nothing. But years ago, a guy took over my gas website, and he made videos. You can find him out there. He made little videos, and he's there with his check, and he was making like $7,000 a month off of one thing. Now, are you going to do that? I don't know. Most people don't do anything, and most people make nothing. But I think that if you really are in this to win this, and you're like, I want to do affiliate marketing for a living, then what I want you to do, and again, remember how I told you to make easy links? Go to 177sales.com, 177sales.com. Now, I'm going to give you a custom ridiculous bonus right now that is absolutely insane. So not only am I going to give you the niche, give you the domain, set up the site, tell you how to do it, tell you the offers run, set up your opt-in page on there, hook it up with all your stuff, make it work, but here is the kicker. And if you haven't decided to sign up yet, this will make you want to. I am actually going to hook you up with a custom giveaway for the specific niche I give you. So if you're in the PDF one, we're going to give you a giveaway for that market that you can use to generate a huge mailing list super fast. So really, 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 really crazy. I mean, I don't know. I could try to hype that up, but I think it hypes itself up. Right? So go to 177sales.com. Now on 177sales.com, you are going to see 2 options. Okay? Option number 1 is for the simple site. This is like the do-it-yourself package. Okay? If you want to learn from me, if you like this stuff, go in there, get the Simple Sites course. It comes with 90 days support, comes with CPA profit swipe file, easy to use plugins, gives you all the stuff you need, paint by numbers software that walks you through everything, gives you in-depth niche market training and everything like that. And let me show you what that looks like so you can see. Let's see. So it's installed on your computer and it looks like this. This is the Simple Sites software, right? You're going to go in and you're like, Marcus, I want you to teach me how to do everything you just talked about on the webinar. And you go, okay, I'm going to log in. You log in. You click Simple Sites. And here's the platform. You watch the video. This teaches you how to do everything. Okay? And then you just follow the lines, and the tools are all set up right there for you. Right? So you're like, Marcus, I need to get started. Well, go to Get Started. It's going to show you how to set up your site. Start with WordPress. Download all my plugins here. Right? Then you're going to go through understanding internet money, directing web traffic, affiliate tools and files, how to get help if you need help from us direct, and there's always a contact Marcus button as well. Next, niche finding. This is where the gold is, right? You go in here and you find your niche. So first of all, this video is going to walk you through detailed of what you just learned. Then you're going to go here for keyword tools. We give you the overview of the tools. You go to my custom power search tool, which is totally awesome. It teaches you how to use it. And then the trigger word training. This is those trigger words I told you about. There they are, right? And now when you get your trigger word, you just open your power search tool like this, okay? And your power search tool, if it stays small, does all the work for you, right? So let's see let's shrink it up a bit. What it's going to do is you type your word. So let's say we do like sell PDF online, right? You want to do keyword research? Watch this. Boom. You want to find the Google competition? Click Google competition. There it is. 15,000 results. I can rank for that. Okay. Let's do pay-per-click competition. Boom. It's going to generate a report for you. Right like this. And there you go. $1.84. Here's some other keywords. Here's the ads people are running. Boom. Cool. Next, Google Trends. Well, is this something that's seasonal? Let's see. Nah, looks pretty good. All right. How about affiliate programs. Marcus, I want affiliate programs. Well, let's go check out the affiliate programs for PDFs. Okay? It'll take you to Offer Vault, where we find our offers, and an affiliate search, ClickBank, resell rights. It'll also show you the video competition if you want to do video. Look at that. Very, very cool. Okay? So this does all the work for you, and it's going to show you. Now, you can also go and research the keyword on its own, and it'll do a little research for you, which is really cool. Premium says, Marcus, we don't touch any of the site. You control everything. We set it up for you, and then you own it. So once we're done setting it up, you just follow the instructions, and you're done. Right? So there we go. It gives you the keyword tool, everything like that. And this training teaches you everything. Okay? Then we'll go back after you find your niche. And I want you to remember, go through this stuff in order, because I carefully made it so that you go through it in order from this to this, because you want to find your niche first, then find your profit center next. Okay, it shows you how to do it. Then you're going to go in and you're going to do your traffic plan. Okay, it's got to be in this order. Set up your shop, create your content, do your 300-click test, results in refining, and boom, you're off to the races. And that's going to show you everything. It walks you step by step, holds your hand every step of the way. Now, option 1 is for that software, all the tools, everything, and 90 days support. That means for the next 90 days, if you're like, Marcus, I saw this in your software, and I set this site up. Or, Marcus, what do you think about this niche? Or, Marcus, what do you think about my site? Or, Marcus, what would you do for this? Right? So you get the help. Now, the pro option is the option where we set up your affiliate powerhouse. It comes with everything you just saw in the simple sites, and we are going to give you a personal niche market selection for your software niche. Builderall, Kartra, hosting, or whatever. If you're in the mortgage niche, we'll do that too. And we'll find you a backdoor to get cheap traffic. We're going to give you a top tier niche domain name, super valuable, and you own it. So if you sell it tomorrow, that's cool. Just tell me if you sell it for a lot. I like to hear things like that. You're going to get affiliate offer and profit center guidance and mailing list guidance so you can grow and profit. You're going to get easy to follow traffic plan plus custom for your niche. Okay? And I'm going to hop on a private webinar with you, and I'm going to talk to you about your niche. Right? So you're going to go in and you're going to be like, Marcus, get on the webinar. And you're going to see my screen, and you'll be like, what did you want to do with this site? And I'll show you exactly what you should do. I'll give you the plan. You go follow it. Paint by numbers, get results. Very simple. All right? So you're going to get that private call. Those are usually, I think right now we charge $477 for a half-hour call. You're getting it free. And that's $477, not $4. Then you're going to get a custom high-converting theme and logo design for maximum profits. And you're going to get all my custom plugins and softwares installed on your site, done, ready to go, and we'll set it up for you. And you're going to get 4 content loaded pages, plus we're going to double your support and give you 6 whole months. 180 days of support. So that would be like $3 a day or something if you do the math, maybe $4, which is dirt cheap, and you're getting everything. So really, really, really cool. And we go from there. Yes, Dan, we are doing 2 offers here. The budget option is just the software and the support. This option here, the pro, is the option we were talking about where I set up your affiliate powerhouse niche. Okay, so either way, we wanted to have a budget option in case, people like this stuff, but maybe they're not ready to get that yet, which, you should be, but, to each his own. So 177sales.com is where you want to go, okay? And let's see here. Now, here's some testimonials from people. These are actually unsolicited. Here's one I found from a buddy, Jermaine, and I didn't even know this guy was doing good until, somehow he tagged me on Facebook, and I was like, oh, cool. So here's what he says. He says, my journey was working at a fast food restaurant, slaving away for 12 to 16 hours daily. I came across affiliate marketing when I first stepped online. I started to promote ClickBank and Simple Sites Big Profits, not knowing anything about affiliate marketing. I bought a $250 course, Simple Sites Big Profits, plus software, which I split with my boss. She, 7 years later, now works online with us. That course, which came with a 96-page PDF, it still does, as I vividly remember and still have. That PDF and course helped me to better understand the affiliate marketing SEO process. Then I took a look at Brian Monster Profits. I crafted my first dozen sites, made one about Halloween. I went in $50,000 to $60,000 in debt trying to figure out the sustainability side. He lost his job, and then he went on, he says, that led to a video after 2 years of struggling. We haven't had a month under 20 to 30,000 since June of 2012. So, I mean, check that out. And he says, for that, dude, I'm forever grateful. Can't wait to learn more about Simple Sites 2018 and 2018 Marcus Campbell. And we have lots of other people who had them. Here's one I got yesterday. This guy said, I don't know if you'll see this email. I began to watch your videos. I made my first landing page. I also give my subscribers a free ebook. I'm trying to promote Skillshare, and I had my first commission I made ever, first $92. So really works. As you guys can see, there's tons of others, but this works. So go to 177sales.com, and if you want to get the whole shebang, which I would highly recommend, if you can afford it, do it. There should be no question about it, because we're giving you the whole shebang. You're also going to get the software as well. Now, the budget option, if you want to get started, if you want to learn, hey, that's what Jermaine started with, and he ain't doing too bad, right? So cool stuff. So choose which option you want. Now, when you get your option, you're going to see the page, and I did change the price for you on both of them. This one here, instead of $19.97, it's $9.97, and $3.97 if you want to do monthly payments. It's either or. So $9.97 one time, or 3 payments of $3.97. Okay. Now, obviously, because we're giving you so much stuff and proprietary software, it is non-refundable, and we're going to work with you till you get results. So that's the deal there. And you just do it. I mean, pretty simple. You guys can see the numbers. The proof is in the pudding. It's all there for you. Now, if you want the other option, which is just the software, you go to this one and then fill out the form. So you go here. You can see this price is raising soon once 2018 is done. Now, by ordering today, you're also going to get 2018 version. Okay, so you just go to whichever page you want. If you're going to go for the high-ticket niche, which is the custom niche for your market, we find the niche, we get the domain, we set everything up, you're off to the races, and we teach you how to market with it. Go ahead and put your first name, last name, put your best email, make sure it's a good one that you check, because that's how we're going to ask you about your niche and stuff. Billing address, city, state, zip. You can see it's totally secure. Card number, take them all. CVCs, the 3 numbers on the back or the 4 on front if it's Amex. Put your expiration info. Choose your payment plan. It doesn't matter to me how you pay. You still get your site in the same order. Right now we're running around 2 weeks, I believe it is. So really cool. And in 2 weeks, you'll have it ready to go. Okay, Miles says, so for the $9.97, you get the done for you. Yes, the $9.97 is the done for you site. That is the offer you should be doing today, hands down. Now, if you can't do that, I totally understand. Do the other one, at least get started, and later you can upgrade to the other as well. Okay, so really cool. Okay, Lawrence, get me on live chat if you want to learn about those options, and we'll talk about those. Now, you'll notice that on all of my sites, because a lot of times you struggle and you need help. Now, on all of our sites, we have this little button here where you can actually talk to us directly, right? You click this, and you could talk to myself, you could talk to Allie, you could talk to Alyssa, or Jacqueline. We're always here. Not always, but during work hours. You just put your name in here, and you're like, okay, Marcus, I want to talk to you, and boom, you'll talk to me right there, right like that. And then it says calling, and then all I have to do is accept it over here, and we're good to go, right? And then you just talk to me directly or one of my staff members, and you are off to the races. Now, if you have any questions about this offer, go talk to me now. I'll leave it on for the next hour or so. So let's take some questions while you guys are getting signed up here. Okay, what is the cost to upgrade to done for you later? Well, it's going to go back up to the $19.97, so it'd just be the difference. So it'd be like $1,600. So by joining today, you're saving a ton, right? So really cool. And again, remember, for something like people who are doing ClickFunnels, this is invaluable. I mean, this is going to get you light years ahead of where you're at right now. And again, that's 177sales.com. And remember, the biggest regret that my students ever have, and I'm sure people on here will attest to this, is that they didn't join me 6 months ago and get started then. So very important. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to hold your hand every step of the way. We're going to show you all the ins and outs of how this works. We're going to show you the huge upside with very little potential downside, show you how incredibly easy it is to get started. You just go over there, click your option, high ticket niche, go there, sign up, fill that out, and then you're off to the races, and we're going to get through there. And it's so easy to get started. We're going to contact you. We're going to say, here's how you do your niche. Here's the one, and then you get choice. So you're going to come to me and say, hey, I want one for ClickFunnels. And we'll be like, hey, how about PDF? And you're like, well, I don't like PDFs. I want this. Be like, okay, let's find one in that. So you're in control of everything, which is cool. This is a long-term relationship. Guys, I've been doing this 18 years. My goal is to help you get where you want to go. And if you look at this, it's a surefire paint-by-numbers system. And all I ask is, hey, give us a shot. Give it a shot. Go in there, work it, ask questions when you get stuck, and go for it. And if that sounds fair enough, then this, get started. Really cool. So let's take some questions. Okay, I missed the part about how long it takes to get set up. Usually about 2 weeks. For the ClickFunnels one, it might be a little faster because they're easy niches. I already have them ready. So yeah, so cool stuff. Okay, if you're not on ClickFunnels, does the pro version create your own funnel? Yes, we will create your funnel for you. It's actually something that we embed in them anyway. So really cool. All right, awesome stuff. Any other questions, let me know. And again, get signed up. Even if you do the payment plan, whatever you got to do, get in there. And let's get you guys making money. Let's get you guys from where you're at now to where you want to be. Right? We want to get you where you want to be, which is, making money and doing this stuff. And remember, after this transaction's done, by the time I pay the people to set up the site and I pay for the domain and everything, I'm not getting rich here, but you might, right? So, might work for you. So really cool. All right, so let's take some questions and get you signed up. All right, where did my question box go? All right, and if you do have any questions after the webinar, you can get us on live chat and take that. But at least get simple sites today so you know what you're getting into and you're able to see what's going on and everything like that. So let's hop over to the Blackboard and we'll take some questions. Okay. Lee says, I like your new affiliate WordPress theme. How do I create the logo and background? The instructions for that are actually in the Simple Sites course, so you can go do that. Nanette says, does it matter if my domain is .com or .org? I usually like to go for .com. That's what I try to give you in the high-ticket niches. However, if I think a .org or a .net will be good, I'll do that as well. So you guys are getting top-tier domain names with this, which is great. You just go in and get them set up, done. There you go. Cool. Okay, C says, do you support using other traffic methods other than AdWords? Yes. You can actually go in. If you don't want to do pay-per-click, you go in, you say, I want a niche for ClickFunnels or I want a niche for hosting, and then say, I want free traffic. And I'll get you one for that niche for free traffic. So yes, we teach all of the methods there and make it super, super easy. Okay? But yeah, most of the people who were on this webinar today were free traffic from social media. So, cool. Okay, Premium Tech Review says, what is the second page for $4.97? That is an upsell if you want to double your order. I'm basically making nothing on the upsell. I think I make like $100 or something. But we give you a chance to get another niche as well. So, cool, right? Most people take us up on that. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just my way of saying, hey, thanks. If you want more, we'll give you a cool price. Okay, does a high-ticket niche done for you also come with Simple Sites training? Yes. You will get instant access today to the Simple Sites Big Profits course, so you can go through it while you're waiting for your niche. Right? Pretty cool. So that way, when you have your niche, you're all ready to go. How do I get help? You could go to our support site, which is pcmoneymaking.com. That was the first website I ever put up back in 2018. It's different now, but that was the first site I put up. I still own it today, which is cool. Okay, and you can get support there, or you could use the live chat on all of our websites, which is cool as well. All right, Nanette says, great, thanks. All right, Nanette, looking forward to having you in there. William says, once the initial 4 pages are created, how often should we add additional content? That depends on your niche and what you want to do. So if you have a niche that's kind of linear, right? If it's like, okay, my niche is PDF and there's not a whole lot more to add to it, then, you could probably just get by with those pages and just kind of tweak it. However, like Affiliate Marketing Dude, we're putting stuff on there probably 2-3 times a week. So it just depends. We can do it all ourselves if we have the training. Yes, you could do everything yourself if you have the training. Now, here's what you're getting with the Done For You package. Okay, the Done For You package is a marketing idea to get you inside my head to give you a niche I know will work. So aside from everything, if you just came to me and you're like, Marcus, I will give you $9.97. Will you give me a niche where I can get cheap traffic in this market? Yes, that's why you buy it. Okay, the setup and everything, anyone can set up a site. Now, we do set it up according to our stuff, but the main bulk is the domain, because you're going to get a domain, and I don't have my ticker on here, but I usually have a ticker on the webinar that shows the last 100 domains that we bought. And I mean, these things are like $600, $800, $1,800, $2,700, $1,500. That's the value of the domain. And when you think about that, even if you just got the $600 one, you're still like way ahead of the game, right? Then set up your site and everything, which is really cool. So awesome. All right. Any questions? We'll take some questions till we kind of run out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this webinar. Maybe give me a little rating or a thumbs up or something if you guys did enjoy this, like a rating 1 to 100 or something. And we'll go from there. Okay. All right, cool. And if you want to add that other one, Miss Grumpy, if you want to add the other one, just let us know. I mean, our support's we're really here to help you. We're here all the time trying to get you guys what you need during business hours, of course. And they're really flexible. They're like, hey, what did you want to get? What do you want? We're going to help you, which is cool. Okay, recommendation on GDPR. That will be coming out. I'll be doing that on this channel, some reviews on that towards next month. So we will be covering that stuff as well. All right, so get yourself signed up and let's make some money. And remember, this isn't like another software or another training or another junk. This isn't like what you're used to. We are giving you a business, right? We're literally handing you the keys to something that you are going to use over and over to get results. Boom, 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 done deal, right? And if you do this and you follow through, you're going to make it work. And here's how confident I am, right? Here's how confident I am. What I'm going to do, and you can see there's no refund policy, but here's what I'm going to do. If you guys get this and you go through and you get your niche and you try to make the niche work, and for whatever reason, the sky is blue, the niche is weird, whatever, you can actually come back and I will make you another niche free of charge. So there you go, right? If you think your first niche, you're like, it's not working the way I wanted. Okay, actively try it. Say, Marcus, what would you do? If you really try it, I'll give you another one free of charge, and you can keep them both, and you'll probably end up with 2 domains worth $600, right? And there you go, which is really cool. But I know that the first one you get, 9 times out of 10, it's going to work. I think I've had one person come and take me up on that offer in the years I've been doing this, which is cool. And his niche did it was under something that was... It was kind of seasonal and it kind of died off, so we gave him another one. He actually made money with it, but then he came back and he's like, I want another. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to honor my deal, right? Cool. All right, so any questions there? Get yourself signed up. And as you get signed up, just put something in the chat box, let me know, and we'll get you guys squared away there. And let's see. Cool. And then we got people hanging out on live chat as well. I think I have that open. If you guys do have questions, you can get the live chat for everything. Lee wants one of my shirts. I need to order the XXLs because I'm short. So like small everything, small shoes, small shirts, everything I get has to be small. I'm only 5'1", right? A lot of people can't tell from the videos. But yeah, so I got to order the extra larges. I thought extra large would be big enough, but a lot of people have been asking. Okay, David says, so I have a blog idea promoting a special kind of oil. How do I embed videos? Go on the Simple Sites course. It'll show you how to embed videos. It's super easy. Anyone can do that. Super easy to do. Okay, and if you're getting me on live chat, just sit tight a little bit, and we will try to help you out there. And go there. Okay, Peter, if you're on live chat, I could type to you, but it's probably faster to say just put your email on live chat, and then we'll get you helped out there. But yeah, get yourself the niche. If you want to go direct, you could just go to highticketniches.com. That's where it's at. I just set up that little page to make it easier for you. Okay, after you buy, how long until the details are sent to my email? It could be up to 45 minutes. However, if you're using Hotmail, contact us, because Hotmail for some reason is a lot slower. But it could be up to 45 minutes, usually pretty fast. Yeah, you'll get that. But if you ever need anything, pcmoneymaking.com. Remember that. That's where we support you. All right. And cool. Any last minute questions before I go to lunch? All right, cool. Cool. And in 2 weeks, you will have a niche. And in those 2 weeks, go through your Simple Sites course and learn as much as you can, because we're going to help you make this work. And if you guys are like looking to promote something, like I know a lot of people here are from the ClickFunnels group or Builderall or Kartra or whatever, this is like a gold mine, right? If you do this right, this is all I do. And you look at it, 177 sales in 19 days using the exact method that I'm handing you. Okay, you got to do a little work, obviously. Everything takes work. But that's the results, $21,500 like that, which is cool. And that was on top of other stuff I'm doing. Okay, Darren says, I got a site with 15,000 page views a month on houseplants. How can I monetize it? Currently making 200 on AdSense. Well, what you would do, Darren, is you would sign up for either option and then come in and ask for a site review. And what I'll do is I'll review your site. I'll go through. What I ask from you is that you give your stats so that I can see what pages are getting the traffic, and then we'll find offers for you, tell you to put them on. And when I've done this historically, people have been crazy happy because it's like, just do this. And they're like, wow, I didn't even know that would work that good. And it does. All right, Mike says he just signed up. Good to have you in there, Mike. Nanette says, will the system training also work to drive traffic to local businesses? Yes. If you sign up and you have a local business, just say, Marcus, I have a flower shop in, downtown Chicago or whatever, and we'll help you with that as well. Okay? But this is unlike anything you've ever seen before. I mean, you can get training products, you can get stuff like that, but no one teaches, from what I've found, no one teaches niche marketing the way that I teach you. Right? So, I mean, we're like handing you the keys. I don't know how else to tell you that other than we have a bug trying to get me. Okay. So, yeah, get in there, get signed up, and ask questions. We'll give a couple more minutes for questions, and then we'll just let you guys go at it. I'm going to leave the price open for, let's see, it's 12 o'clock right now. I'm going to leave it open till I get back from lunch. So you'll have about an hour to decide. After that, it goes back up to the $19.97. So, get in there as soon as you can so you don't miss out on that. The $297 price on the other course also will be going up as well. So get in there, make it happen. I hope you enjoyed your 2-hour stay in the old backyard office, which it is raining now. And I have my double doors here, which I like to keep open when it rains, but then it gets all like wet on the floor. This is my office I built in my backyard, like 100 feet from the house, but we got some good rain. And sometimes the Florida lightning knocks our power out, and we get a lot of rain. Hopefully I don't go floating away, but if I do, we'll make a site about it, right? So how do I promote your products? We teach you that after you sign up. Lee says, have you seen the bear anymore? And we actually had a bear in our yard, which is funny because I had a dream about the bear. He was a moose, though. It's like a moose bear. Dreams are weird. But we haven't seen him in a while. Okay, C says, hey, Marcus, I signed up but ended up on another page for the upsell. The upsell is for another site. So if you want it, you get another site, half price. Yay. If you don't, just click the take me to my logins. Okay. Awesome stuff. And let's see who we got. Cool. Okay, we'll give about 10 minutes for questions, maybe 15 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. Again, you can go direct to 177sales.com, or you can go to highticketniches.com if you want to just go straight to that page. And get in there, make it work. Let's make it money. Now it stopped raining. You got to love Florida, right? But yeah, so cool stuff. Okay. And by the way, make sure if you're new to my channel that you subscribe and click the bell because we have these live trainings every week. So every week you get valuable stuff. Every week we're here to teach you. And I've been doing this way too long, as you can tell. I think yesterday I was on a training with Spencer, and he's a younger guy. I think he's like 10 or 12 years younger than me. And people were like, hey, man, he's the young buck of marketing. And I'm like, well, does that make me the old buck? I mean, but I'm not that old. Hopefully I don't look that old. Okay, does this work for complete beginners? Yes, this is perfect for beginners. I like beginners because I don't have to unlearn anything with you. A lot of people who come to me after a while, they have a little bit of unlearning to do, right? Because they've learned things, the way they've done it. But if you're new, it's easy. It'll be a breeze. And it's like we have people, I think our record was I had a lady who was 82 years old who set up a site, and I think she got her first commission. And she was like, I had no idea I'd be able to do this. And she was happy. It's just cool. I think she's still on our stuff, too. Okay, Darren says, you are not talking old school AdSense arbitrage here, are you? You can do arbitrage, but that's not what this is about. Arbitrage, the amount you make is so low, so I don't like to do that. AdSense, historically, has been less than 5% of my income. So yeah, I remembered that doing hundreds of blogger MFA sites years ago. No, that's not at all what this is. This is about finding a selective market and serving them with content and driving them to what pays you. It's about really getting in there and focusing. And then, I mean, you could literally turn this into something huge if you really do it right. Okay, any other questions? We will take those while you guys get signed up. And again, the price is going to go up at 1 o'clock. So you definitely want to get in there. All right, cool deal. And we'll give a couple minutes for questions, and then we'll call it a wrap. Again, that is 177sales.com, or you could go to highticketniches.com. Okay, currently AdSense is 100% of my income. Not earning enough, obviously. Well, Darren, sign up for the high ticket niche, and then tell me how you're getting that income, and I'll show you how to make more. Okay, because that's what I do good is two things. Okay, I suck at site building. That's why I have my team do it. I mean, by suck, I mean I'm not good at like fancy sites. I could build really good converting sites. But the things I'm good at is one, knowing the niche, and two, converting. Like, if you don't think you can learn something from the guy who made money off the word smiley face, which, by the way, the smiley face niche led into a 7-figure one-page website. It was a one-page site, made 7 figures off it, and it came from the word smiley faces. So monetization is what I'm good at. Finding the niches is what I'm good at. Mailing list, I'm okay at. We'll show you how to do it. That's how I got the big sales. But I'm not like a total expert at it. But what I'm good at is what you're going to get, right? That's what you're going to get. You could be like, give me my niche, give me my offers, boom, let's make it work. So cool. Who is Spencer? Do you recommend we check him out? Yeah, we'll probably have him on one of our calls, something like that. I just met him a couple weeks ago. Really nice guy. He does a lot with the ClickFunnels group. Brenda, will this webinar be available later for review? I missed the first portion. It will be up for about 2 hours or so, and then you will have the ability to purchase the notes. If you want to get the notes, all you have to do is go to, I'll actually put them on that page for you. So if you want to get the notes, I'll put them on the 177sales.com, which I think, let me see if I could do that now. Where can I find the step-by-step course? That you're going to get on 177sales.com. Click option 1. And I will see if I can change this thing here. Where'd it go? All right. Cool. All right. Any other questions, let me know. And I will put the link to the notes. And the notes, let's see, where'd they go? Bear with me 1 second. And what I'll do is in the next couple minutes, you'll see a link on the bottom of that site if you want to get the notes, or you can go back through and find it from where you signed up for this webinar, which is cool. Now, the notes price I will be raising because we're going to add some bonuses to them as well. So you'll want to get that like yesterday, which is cool. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go sign up. I don't think there's any other questions. You got about 50 minutes to get signed up. Okay, now we got questions, right? Whenever I go to close off, we get a lot of questions. Always fun. What URL do I go to for what you're offering? Not sure what site to go to. If you want the full done-for-you master Powerhouse affiliate site, go to highticketniches.com. You can go direct there, sign up. Okay, if you want any of the other stuff, you can go to 177sales.com. But highticketniches.com, go there, sign up now. You're going to get the offer that was highlighted in this call. Okay, how much does the course cost? $297 for the course. For the high ticket niches, it's a $997. Okay, do people who got the notes already get the new bonuses? Yes. We'll hook you up with those. All right. Cool deal. All right, I'll make sure no last-minute questions. And again, if you want to go direct, just go to highticketniches.com, fill out the form, click that button, then we are going to set up your niche for you. We're going to help you make it work. We're going to walk you by the hand, step by step, as if I'm there over your shoulder, and you're going to get a private call with me to discuss your niche once it's done, which is awesome. That is something I've never done, but I'm doing it on this bonus webinar as well. Okay, Darren says, for you to analyze my current site and see what I could do, which course? Get the high ticket niches. Get that. That way you get a niche you can work with, and while I'm analyzing your site, we'll go through and I'll help you with that as well. Okay. What is your favorite thing about ClickFunnels? I like that they have training about how opt-in pages work. That's my favorite thing. As far as the software stuff, I mean, you can get software that does anything, but I like the fact that they have it all set up for you, like to build the book funnel and stuff like that, and he shows you what works. Okay, where are the notes again? If you want to get the notes, I'll email those out to you. Okay, Darren, good. Get yourself a high-ticket niche. We'll get you in there. And take care of you guys. Okay. All right, cool. So it doesn't look like too many other questions. So I think we'll be good to go. I do what Dan Frigo tells me to do. All right, well, Dan Frigo, I think, told you to go to the webinar. So I hope we delivered on that promise for you. Dan's a good guy. I just met him a couple weeks ago as well. A couple days ago, actually. But it's been fun. So, cool. All right, awesome. And there's John. John actually was part of our affiliate contest. I think he came in like 6th place so far. Which is cool. Made some money, I believe, which, good stuff. So we're here to help each other. It's kind of like a cool little community, and we want you guys to do well. And I want you to get your high-ticket niche, and I want you to do well. And I want you to ask questions. Don't get it and then just, sit for 6 months. Get it and ask questions. Say, Marcus, what do I do here? What do I do here? And we will help you get where you want to go. Okay, C says, thanks. I'd like a copy of the notes. Awesome. I am in for the two done-for-you sites. Cool. Very excited. Good. Awesome stuff. Totally buying this. No-brainer. Awesome, Dan. This is Paul. All right, Paul. Good to meet you. Please, I want a step-by-step system. I'm a beginner. Go to 177sales.com. Choose option number 1. It's step-by-step. You walk through it, and if you get stuck, you say, Marcus, I'm stuck. Help me. And we'll help you. Really cool. All right, awesome. So, cool deal. And let's see what else we got here. All righty. Okay, for the notes, I will get you guys the note page. Let me see if I can find that, and I'll just type it in the box for you. Bear with me 1 second, and I'll find the page where you could go and get the notes. These are professional notes. I'm actually having them written by someone who works for me. Now, let's see if I can find them. affiliatedude.com/how-to, I believe. Okay, cool. If you guys want the notes, that link is in your box here, okay? So on the chat box, that's where you go get the notes. Okay, you can get those. You can click and order them. Professional notes, and you will get a full high-definition rendering of this call. If I decide to keep this call on my channel, which I might do, we are going to hook you up with some other calls that I did as well, and have a private training and stuff like that too. That way you guys get more than you bargained for. So, cool. All right, so get yourself a high-ticket niche, highticketniches.com. Okay. And there you go. Here's all your bonuses you're getting, so you can see all that. Okay, cool deal. Well, I had fun. I think this breaks a record for a long webinar. I think my record was 3.5 hours, but it wasn't a live stream. It was a webinar. And I look forward to having you guys in the High Ticket Niche program. Again, you can get that at highticketniches.com. You got about 50 minutes before it goes up. You're saving $1,000. You're getting a domain. You're getting us to set up the site. You're getting a custom niche. We're going to show you how to make it work. We're going to show you how to go in, set up your affiliate powerhouse, and start making profit online. If you've been struggling with info overload, if you've been struggling with all this stuff, go get a high ticket niche. I promise it'll be worth its weight in gold. It'll help you get where you want to go. It'll help you get past the info overload and finally start seeing results. Thanks again for watching. I'm Marcus from affiliatemarketingdude.com. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Click the little bell. Let's make money together, and I'll show you exactly how to start and run your affiliate marketing journey. Looking forward to seeing you in the high-ticket niches.